All right. Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name's Sting Kramer. I'm with Brian the Grizzly and Brandman Brandon. What's up, guys?
One day,
what is happening, guys?
Added to the opening one day.
I know. I was watching. I was like, oh, man.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen, man. I promise. I promise.
It's going to happen. You got to keep hope alive. You got to keep it alive.
Oh, man.
I just saw it. Like, I got to update this thing.
That's funny.
Oh, man.
That's funny.
That's funny.
I think about it every time I hit this thing. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot all about this whole week. I had opportunity to do this, and no, I didn't.
It completely slipped my mind too, to be honest. So it's cool.
It's not easy. I can't do it on my laptop. My laptop just won't handle After Effects like that. Yeah, it would take like days probably for my laptop. I mean, even for my computer, which is a good computer, it still takes like 30 minutes for like a 15-second like clip. You know, After Effects. He says
he has a good computer. His computer is like two of my computers. I have a giant computer. I have a giant. It's like two of those. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty massive. It's pretty massive. Yeah. But yeah, good. I promise, man. I promise it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon.
I trust you.
Yeah,
I trust you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, man. Thank you for everyone coming in, hanging out with us.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna have some fun tonight. See what's on the docket for tonight. We got a couple trailers. We got a few trailers. We're going to talk about some James Gunn, DC Ezra Miller news, MCU news, and review Bad Batch. You know, just came out beginning of season 2. So we'll talk a little bit about that.
Derpy, how you doing,
What's
man?
up, Derpy?
Derpy, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Evil Dead Rise.
There we go. Oh yeah, that's definitely on the list.
It's happening.
That is definitely on the list. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Evil Dead. I've avoided the trailer just because
I wanted
to react with you guys, you know, and that's what I've been doing is like, unless it's like a trailer where I'm like, I have to watch it. Like, I don't care. Like, you know, like I have to watch it like 100 times. All the trailers today though, I haven't watched it because I want to like, you know, my reaction to be genuine. So,
Hey,
So yeah,
just
so
real
I don't know.
quick,
You guys want to do something a little different?
Did you see the Megan trailer? That the one they released one today. Like, or I was watching TV. I saw something I hadn't seen before. It was legit creepy. I am
creepy.
excited to go see this thing like Saturday.
Okay.
It was legit.
I'm going Saturday
like,
too. Yeah,
I'm definitely happy. This has to happen.
Yeah, it'll be Saturday or Sunday for me.
Yeah,
one or the
yeah.
other.
We're going Saturday. So we all tested negative for COVID. Thank God. We're all feeling better. So now her parents can come over. So we're like, here you go, watch him for two and a half hours, and then.
Well, it used to happen to me and Ashley. I used to throw the kids at it, like, catch them, I'm out.
Like on the way out, you're like walking to the car. You're like, bring me toss.
What you doing? What you doing? Hey, it's okay.
Apparently, some of my coworkers caught it after the office Christmas party a couple weeks ago.
I told
you. I had again avoided it somehow.
Nice, yeah. That's good.
Knock on wood.
You're the Neo. You're the one.
Yeah, you're the one.
Avoided it.
Yeah. Well, like you work out like what 2 hours every morning. COVID's like, fuck that. I don't want to deal with that. like nah.
COVID's like, it's too early for all that, man. It's too early for all this. I can't do this.
Like, I don't need this crap right now.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh man. But I was thinking, you guys want to do something? Usually we watch all the trailers at once and then we'll do everything, each little mini discussion. You guys want to kind of like go through everything? We'll watch a trailer, talk about a topic, trailer topic. I
like it. Let's do it.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. It'll kind of help you, hopefully maybe break it up a little bit so we don't go too crazy with time on some of the other things.
No promises.
And I really do want to watch this Evil Dead trailer. I know Derpy's excited. So we'll watch it first. Because I just heard a lot of cool things about it. So I pulled up the official trailer, the Red Band trailer. So
all right,
I'm excited. Yeah, I love Evil Dead. I don't know if you guys know. I love Ash. I love Bruce Campbell was amazing. Evil Dead is just super fun. So I didn't care for the remake.
Really?
It wasn't horrible, but it was missing something.
Mm-hmm. I think in terms of atmosphere and that sort of thing, I liked the remake. I like that it went straight horror rather than trying to emulate like Ash, or because there's really only one Ash. There's only one Bruce Campbell. There's only one Sam Raimi. And this,
try to remake it?
Yeah. So diverting from that, I think really worked to its advantage. Kept kind of like the basic concept of Evil Dead and really was basically its own animal, which I really appreciated about it.
Yeah. It had the same vibe, but different. It was just different, but it kept kind of true to like the craziness of it all. But
Mm-hmm. There was a lot of it that I actually rewatched it probably about 3 weeks ago. But
nice.
The remake was
because
good.
It's a perfect Christmas movie, right? Evil Dead, right? Christmas.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I gotta see I gotta go back and watch Evil Dead and see what holiday it falls around. Oh, Debbie said before you start, may I say thoughts? No spoilers.
No,
it's a trailer, but
we will bring it up after you say. After we watch this, then we'll bring up your thoughts.
Yeah, all right, sounds good. Yeah. All right. I saw it.
It's not spoiler.
We're gonna keep that. I'm gonna bring that up right after the trailer because that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
that'll be perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna mark that. All right, let's watch this trailer. Before we do that, let me bring it up.
All right.
All right, cool. Set it. Let's do it. Oh shit! Hold on, my internet is crapping out. Right. I just did it, and then my bars went bloop. Like, dang it.
And as soon as you get it, it's all ready.
All right.
They don't like Evil
I think
Dead.
it's
They're
good
not
now.
Evil Dead fans, guys. That's why.
Yeah, Comcast is like, nope.
That's what happened to us last night. Me and you.
Yeah. I know. Comcast is like, ugh. I know they were working on my line. I came home after we went and did some store stuff. Come home, I'm like, what the hell? Why is there like 3, trucks and they're like in the pole in the backyard? I was like, better not be messing with my damn internet.
So they're saying, all the internet in the area is going to this one house, guys.
That's cool. We'll keep it that way. Can you give me more? So, all right. So I think it's good. All right, let's try it again. Take 2. All right. Welcome to Spoiler Kings. My name is Tank Kramer with Brian and Brandon. And we are going to check out the new Evil Dead Rise, the official trailer, the Red Band trailer. So I'm excited. What about you guys?
I can't wait. I'm ready right now.
Yeah. I will never say no to Evil Dead.
Let's watch it. Exactly. More, please. That's what I say. All right. Let's check it out, and then we'll talk about it. What the F? Holy crap.
Whoa.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
What the hell did I just watch?
Holy crap.
Man, that scene with the eating the glass just had me like,
oh my God.
Yeah.
Man.
It looks,
that feels like it shouldn't be on YouTube, right?
No. Definitely a Red Band trailer for sure.
Yeah,
I'm messed up right now.
In chat. Yeah. So Derby said, if you thought the Smile and Black Phone were a creepy Evil Dead Rise trailer, makes it looks like child's play. That's all I'm gonna say. That is crazy.
For a couple months, I completely forgot like they were making. I completely forgot that they were even making this movie. I forgot all about it.
Yeah, I heard about it, and then I'm like, whatever, because. There's no Ash, there's no Bruce Campbell, but this.
Yeah, and you weren't hearing any news about it other than
anything.
There was a title, But yeah,
it's definitely old school gore.
No, I messed up. Like literally, this is gonna be one of those movies. Remember, I tell you guys, I don't like horror movies, so I always look at the corner of the screen. Whole movie all night.
So is this like a remake? Is this like I wonder if it's set.
No, this seems like a very different.
It seems very separate from the one from 2013, and of course completely different. It very much seemed original. We had a couple callbacks to the original movies in the trailer, mostly kind of like the Raimi style shots and a couple of like the zoom ins and that sort of thing. But just like the remake, I think kind of by just kind of going with the basic framework and basic concept of Evil Dead and just kind of crafting your own thing, that's the best thing they can do. It works to its advantage. It doesn't even try to emulate.
Why the hell did that little girl open the damn door? I don't understand. Your mommy or not your mommy? My little girls wouldn't open the door for me if I look like that. Why don't you open the door for Daddy? Mom, Daddy don't look good. I'm not opening the door.
No, I'm not opening the door.
Yeah. The mommy's with the maggots now. That's boy. Oh, that is a creepy line. That's a good line.
Yeah, I think my fight or flight would kick in.
Dude, there's no way. Like none of this stuff will ever happen to me because I will run so fast.
Yeah, I'm going the other way.
For sure. It's a reboot sequel to the original trilogy.
Huh. Okay. Thanks for clearing that up, Derpy. I had no idea just what exactly.
I'm trying to remember how the last one ended.
The last one ended with
to the original trilogy.
I forgot.
Oh, that's the original trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He went to like another planet or not another planet, another dimension or something, right?
Well, that was the alternate ending to Army of Darkness when he slept too long and woke up in the future. The original, the theatrical ending was when he went back to his normal life at S-Mart and he took out the dead. And then we got the continuation in Ash
Yeah.
versus Evil Dead,
Yeah.
which was great. Loved
Mhm.
it. But this is definitely on my watch list for sure.
I'm gonna go see it, but I'm not gonna promise you that I saw any of it. Like, I promise you, I was gonna be like, tell you the whole night.
You gonna watch it through covered eyes?
Yeah. Yeah. when everyone else jumps, he's like, "Oh, like, we're supposed to jump, like to try to blend in."
Exactly. Oh, that was
But
yeah.
you have the
Yeah, you
chainsaw.
see the chainsaw.
This was
Hey,
intense.
you'll be a good
Super
mom.
intense.
You will be a good mom. Why? 'Cause you can lie to little kids. Okay.
That was a good line.
Yeah.
That was a good line.
Oh man, that's messed up.
Who's directing this and all that?
That's a good question. Let me look that up.
So it says,
I don't
the
know
upcoming film is a terrifying new installment in the iconic horror franchise created by Sam Raimi from the 1980s. A new group of young people uncover the Necronomicon, inadvertently unleashing the mother of all evil. Moving the action out of the woods into the city. Evil Dead Rises, directed by Lee Cronin. Yeah.
Ever heard of that?
Not familiar with him.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. If Brandon don't know, then
no one has a choice. No one has a chance.
Yeah. So I got to look that up. But it tells the twisted tale of two estranged sisters, played by Sutherland and Sullivan, whose reunion is cut short by the rise of flesh-possessing demons, thrusting them into a primal battle for survival as they face the most nightmarish version of family imaginable. Interesting. So I wonder if what's his name will pop up in this. Do you think Ash?
I mean, I know, if he is, they're not gonna show it right now. That'd be something good to pull to the side. Wait.
And it's so unpredictable in kind of these movies nowadays that it very well could be a possibility. Years back, I would be like, oh, none of these characters, this character isn't going to show up. But now I'm just learning not to rule things like that out.
And just go for the ride. Just go for the ride and just say, all right, whatever it is, it is.
But I was reading up more on the director. Haven't really seen anything. He seems to have done like a lot of like Irish short films and stuff like that. He's an Ireland native. I've never heard of.
Yeah, even the Studio Canal UK. That's where the Red Band trailer I pulled up from. They have 3 hashtags: hashtag Sam Raimi, hashtag Studio Canal, and hashtag Bruce Campbell.
Wow. Wow. So, that's all you can say. It's like, I don't know what else to say. This is that was freaky as hell. And that was intense. And definitely looking at
no Ash. It builds off the mythology of the original trilogy. Yeah. That's just cool.
Which I'm fine with.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. It doesn't
it doesn't change.
And not every Evil Dead movie, as blasphemous as it may sound, doesn't necessarily need to feature Ash, even though he's very synonymous with Evil Dead. He's like the hero of Evil Dead. But I'm
you don't need a hero yet. You don't need a hero. You set up the story. Let it just see how evil the evil is, and then we'll worry about the next movie.
Yeah. Just get the bad guy. Get the big bad guy. The mother of all evil.
See how bad it could get.
Yeah. But cool, man. Anything else? I'm excited about this one. Super excited. That looks great.
When does it come out, guys?
April.
Let's see. Only in cinemas. I don't see. The trailer didn't have a date on it. Did it?
I think it's in April. I want to say April. April
21st. There you go.
Okay. I'm
that
gonna
out.
be sick that day, guys. So if you get in the movie theater, I'm not. Sorry, I got a little sick.
Yeah, don't worry. This will help cleanse out. Just puke everything.
Exactly.
Yeah. But cool. But we'll pass it off to you guys, the viewers. Let us know what you think about Evil Dead Rise. Are you excited? Are you not excited? Are you not a fan? There's a lot of people that are not fans, which blows my mind because this whole franchise.
Some
is
people
amazing.
just don't like gore.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what Evil Dead is.
It's very much a cult series. Very much a cult series.
Yeah.
And I know like the style of Sam Raimi isn't necessarily for everyone. But yeah, I'm always down for Evil Dead. For sure.
For sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then we got Perp coming in like a second.
Perp?
Evil Dead Rise looks great.
Hey, Perp.
We agree. Mm-hmm. So if you agree with Perp, leave a comment. Let us know. If you don't, also let us know. Maybe it's not your thing, but either way, make sure you hit that sub button so you know when we go live and post more trailer reactions and movie reviews. Hit that like button so we know you like what we're doing over here. And yeah, just appreciate all you guys. And we will see you guys in the next video. If you're watching live, stick around. And that's it. Cool. Yeah. I keep getting thrown off with my day. How bad am I on my side?
You're not that bad now. During the trailer, at first you were a little glitchy, but right now it's really good.
I keep getting a lot of bars. I don't know if there's anything I could do upstairs.
I don't need to be hearing like weird noises after watching that trailer. I thought I just heard
I was like,
something.
dude, I'm in the basement. Like, why are we watching this? I'm in the basement. I'm like, all right, guys.
Like, oh no.
Like,
let me.
Yeah, I thought I heard something. I thought I heard something outside the door that sounded weird.
What up, Perp? How you doing?
Hey, Perp.
Yeah, what's up, dude? So I know Perp put his review up of Megan, and I don't want to watch it yet because I don't want to get spoiled, but I am going to check it out as soon as I watch it. I think I'm watching it Saturday around noon. So, yeah.
So people better thank Evil Dead because if it wasn't for that, you wouldn't have Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. Hey.
Well, we gotta throw a little credit Darkman's way too.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the Cult Lords, what's up, guys? Tank going to drop some
Cult
bars.
Yeah.
I will pay money for that, guys. I'll just let you know, I would literally pay money.
Yeah. What we should do is since Cult Lords killed me off with Evil Dead, I can come back.
Oh man, you can get you the white out eyes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm like, nope. I'm out. I'm over there. Don't you want to save me? Nope. Yeah. I'm out. I can't do this.
Like not today. So real quick, talking about Sam Raimi. Do I have? Oh, I do have it. So I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go change my internet stuff real quick. But before I do that, since we're at like 10, 12 people, I'm gonna give a code away real quick.
Dun-dun-dun.
Nice. So make sure you got your movies anywhere ready to go. We're gonna give away Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. So since
can I win?
Raimi, scary thing. if you want it.
No.
All right. So and here it is. Yeah, boom. There you go. It's Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. If you want movies anywhere. Huh? It's a little foggy.
They can't see it.
I think it's a little, yeah.
Oh, am I messed up on my end? I'm super laggy on my side.
Yeah, I can barely see it.
Where?
There we go.
There we go.
NJM CPA QM UIF. Hopefully you got that, guys.
There you go. When it's gone. Sorry. my internet sucks. All right.
All right, we're gonna kick him out.
Just hang out for a second.
Yeah, we're gonna kick
Yeah.
him out, and
Oh,
we're
don't
gonna
do
do
that.
some fun stuff. And he's gone. All right. So while Tank's going, let's talk about that. What we were talking about earlier with Wolverine and Deadpool. So go ahead.
Yeah, so there's I guess Hugh Jackman had posted a video to his Instagram earlier today, and he had dropped what people are speculating may be a title. It could have been just him kind of casually talking. Him and Ryan Reynolds have that frenemy relationship on social media. But he did drop the he had called it Wolverine and Deadpool.
But that sounds like a good buddy cop type of title. Don't you think that's,
Yeah, simple,
that's right up?
sim,
Very simple. This is what it is.
Yep.
They're just traveling
To the
across
point.
the multiverse, just having
Mhm.
fun, bucket of popcorn. Let's go, guys. Let's do this.
Yeah, yeah. It's simplistic enough. I really don't even need much for the title. You already know what you're getting yourself into. If they do Wolverine and Deadpool, or Deadpool and Wolverine, they could even kind of switch it around in the
Or
marketing campaign, just to kind of play off of the social media rivalry between Jackman and Reynolds.
that could be the argument. Is it
Yeah,
Wolverine and Deadpool, or Deadpool and Wolverine? Like that's what it
yeah.
is over and over.
hmm
I like
So
that.
yeah, I'd be good with that. Yeah, interested to see how this movie plays out for sure.
All right. So would you be surprised if we were talking about Secret Wars is a way for you to kill off a lot of these Fox X-Men characters?
Mhm.
Would you be surprised if that's what Deadpool and Wolverine is, or Wolverine and Deadpool is? They just going across the Fox universe, killing off all these characters.
That would be hilarious.
Just like,
Mhm.
oh, really? Green Lantern. I know they can't do Green Lantern, but I'm just saying,
Mhm.
that type of stuff. Going across all the Fox universe and just killing all the characters. Because
I'd be
technically,
down.
we can't get rid of them until 2025. So kill them off.
Mhm. I think that'll be hilarious.
Scott Summers.
Mhm.
It's just, what else
they could. Yeah, I'd say leave Scott alive, just because Bryan Singer did him dirty throughout that entire franchise anyway.
Yeah.
Like, cut my man a break.
I don't know, man. He was the most annoying of all of them.
Was he the most
Yeah, he is. Think about
in
it.
the movies?
The movies were so bad. I mean, we're just.
Mhm.
And he's a cool character. He is
Mhm.
the leader, really the unofficial leader. But
Mhm.
this is annoying as hell.
I didn't find him annoying so much as he was just frustrating, in the sense that they didn't do anything with him. They never did anything with him.
He's Cyclops. Vision comes from a different dimension. He should just be able to slap like Wolverine. You can't kill him, but you can mess him up. So why wouldn't he just be a stronger character? Like, you just piss me off all the time. Be better.
Because Bryan Singer couldn't stop blowing Wolverine at everyone else's detriment. That's all. There's a ton of cool X-Men characters in that entire universe, but no one told Bryan. No one told Bryan Singer.
He was probably he read this comic book. He only liked one comic book run. That was it. That's just what it was.
Well, they say he notoriously banned the comic books from the set.
I did hear that, which is just crazy. Like, this is the most important thing, to have some comic books about these things. And if you're not a comic book fan, why are you running the show? I don't understand.
Yeah. The only thing I can accredit him to is helping get the genre off the ground. But you know how I feel about the X-Men movies as a whole.
I just think you need to go back to the Fox X-Men. That's the whole area that you need to go. You need to follow that way.
Yeah.
When you think about X-Men, first thing you think is like, that's all you follow. That whole line, that timeline.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
And especially when they're bringing that back, can't wait. I can't wait for that too.
Same.
Between that and Beast Wars, I'm 11 again.
I can't wait for Beast Wars. It actually that trailer. I was so relieved to see they're following the same Bumblebee energy.
I mean, Optimus Prime was just cold as hell, so I'm
Yeah,
for it no matter what.
and Ron Perlman voicing him is brilliant.
I agree. I don't definitely agree.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, I will. That'll be top priority that weekend.
You know, it's so funny because like I want Beast Wars. I want to have Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse thing. I have so many movies. June is going to be a great month. That's just going to be unbelievable. I was looking at my calendar like, yes, this is perfect. I have no complaints at all. I hope I have enough time to watch it all. Like it's going to like start. It starts off a little slow, but from like February to March, and then April it just takes off.
Yep.
You know, I'm like, I hope I have enough time to watch all this stuff at the same time. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
And, you know, and then of course, you know, try between that and the C2E2. I just don't know how we're going to get it all done, but you know,
C2E2 is going to be so much fun. So much fun.
Well, speaking of that time, are you going to tell everybody what you're going to be doing? What you're going to try to do this week? I mean, not this week, but you're going to sign up for? Okay.
And until I commit.
Until you can totally commit. All right, I got you.
And then we'll go from there.
All right. Well, we'll have that next time.
Next time.
But I was just looking at this. So this weekend we got Megan, right? And then February 17th, Quantumania. And of course, Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear.
I just need to know what the hell that is.
I have to see that. I have to see it.
And then we got Creed 3, which I am huge about. I cannot wait to see. And then we got Scream, which you know, the next week. Then the next week, Shazam, and then the next week, John Wick. What the? And then Dungeons and Dragons, back to back to back to back. Then Evil Dead, April 1st. Really? Isn't that Easter weekend? Evil Dead Rise comes out. It's Easter weekend. That's so bad. And then Mario Brothers, and then we get 3 weeks to get all the graduations done because then Guardians of the Galaxy come out. And then, you know, Fast. I'm not going to see that.
I used to really be into the Fast movies just because of how ridiculous they were and how much they just violated the laws of physics. I'm not really having too much fun anymore with them, especially after the last one.
Family.
Yeah.
So
Family.
that there's great movies coming out every month. I'm looking more forward to the smaller films and horror.
Oh yeah,
there are a lot of those coming out.
I'm waiting. Like I said, I'm waiting for a release date for Maxine. Because I really love Pearl and I really loved X.
You finished the trilogy, you know, like man, X, Pearl, man. You guys can have that. Give me Spider-Man right here across the Spider-Verse. Give me that
across the Spider-Verse. Yep.
Someone have that. Then Transformers and Flash. I'm excited to see Flash. So Little Mermaid, Spider-Man, Transformers, Flash. It's gonna be so good. That's right around my birthday. That's the best present I can get. And I'm excited about the Blue Beetle. I've been picking up all the comics for Blue Beetle. I got all the old ones, and then I'm gonna try to compare it to this new run right now too, and just kind of get ready for it.
Oh yeah, I think Blue Beetle has the potential to be awesome.
You know, but the one thing I noticed about this whole calendar is goes from August 18th to October 6th to November 3rd. So there's a lot of room in there for some other things, you know, to kind of surprise us.
I don't think this new Ghostbusters movie is coming this year. I don't even think they're filming it yet. I've heard nothing about it. Have you?
I heard something this morning about it, but is it really going to happen? I don't know. Are they going to be able to pull it off? I have no idea.
Mhm. There's no way, unless it's been secretly filming. There's no way it'll be out this year.
I don't
I
know.
think.
I don't know. I mean, maybe they rush it out. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, your favorite Barbie one's going to come out July 21st. Right. I didn't know it. So Oppenheimer, Barbie. So I'm going to go see Barbie. You guys see Oppenheimer. And I'll let you know how that goes. Mission Impossible. I was excited to see that last year. I had to wait all this time.
Yep.
I am surprised nothing did the 4th of July weekend, though. No big blockbuster for the 4th of July weekend. That's really interesting.
Good point.
Labor Day weekend, there's nothing there. We got Memorial Day, The Little Mermaid, and Spider-Man. That kind of takes care of that. But 4th of July, not really. And Labor Day, not really. And those are big action-packed times. So it's probably because there's so much more coming out this year that we haven't heard about that they're going to drop it soon. So, but what do you think? What's the thing that I know we did our video, but which one on this list is something you're really excited to see? Besides, the Marvel.
I would say out of all of them, out of everything here, maybe that new TMNT movie. Or you know what? No. That's second. The Mario movie. The Super Mario Brothers movie, I'd say.
I hope it's good. I mean, it could be trash and we'll really have to worry about that.
I think visually I couldn't ask for more from a visual standpoint. Going by the trailers, I know everyone's up in arms about the voicing of Mario. I'm okay with that. I always knew they were going to get a big name to voice Mario, even if he fit or not. But visually, it looks absolutely incredible. It might even be the new thing when it comes to video game movies. Just going CG animated might be the best bet. This looks
right. You might be right.
This looks quite respectful to the source material, and it's a smart way to go about it, I think.
Is it possible that DC does better and bigger and better this year than Marvel?
If they stop pushing back the release dates.
I don't see it happening. Like even like I was watching Den of Nerds today, and he was talking crap about people saying like, hey, granted, none of these DC movies are going to be tied to anything. Most likely they're not. He goes, but he was like trash talking people that are like, but you can still enjoy it. He's like, F that. He goes, why am I going to enjoy it if it's not connected to the bigger canon of everything? So, and he's not alone. There's a lot of people that think like that. So there's going to be a lot of people that just skip out on a lot of these movies because
I don't know. I think Shazam, you're going to want to see Shazam.
I want to see all of them.
I mean, people are going to want to see Shazam, and it's like the greatest run ever. I mean, Cocaine Bear or Quantum Cocaine Bear, Creed 3, Scream, Shazam, John Wick, Dungeons and Dragons, Evil Dead, Mario Brothers. It's like the greatest run of 6 weeks ever. So why would you miss one? Just I don't know.
Yeah.
But Shazam could be great, and you hear these great things about the Flash, and then Aquaman might seal the year. It's possible those three might be better, than what we get from Marvel. Even though Guardians is the end.
Yeah, but I think Guardians alone is probably going to crush anything DC does. Quantumania seems pretty good.
I think it looks great, but I don't know if people are going to follow it. Is it going to make the same amount of money? Guardians, I think, will make the money. I wonder if Quantumania will.
Well, the Ant-Man movies have been well enough received and have made enough money. I'm not worried about people not going to see it, and it's Marvel, so I'm not worried about that. Even at their worst, with some of their stuff falling flat last year, I don't think that's enough to piss away their goodwill from a financial standpoint. So I'm not worried about that.
Perp says, that's a weird way of thinking. Just enjoy a movie for what it is and just wait for the interconnected stuff later. Exactly. I agree, Perp. I agree.
Yeah.
If it's a good movie, just enjoy the movie.
Yeah. Like I enjoyed John Wick 1, not knowing there's gonna be a 2. I enjoyed number 2, not knowing there's gonna be number 3. Like I enjoyed each John Wick, not knowing it's gonna continue. I mean, I'm glad it could continue because it's a badass movie, series. But but it's also like you said, like you can enjoy a movie and not
have to be connected to every single thing.
To everything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, if it is cool, but if it's not, then okay, I'm cool with it. A good story about a comic book character, whatever. It doesn't need to be anything crazy. It doesn't need to be like a 30 film freaking thing.
Agreed.
So,
I think MCU might have ruined our thoughts with these things, with these movies that they released, and maybe a good reset is what we need.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
All right.
But,
well, you got another trailer for us, or what do you want to do?
Yeah. Let's watch another trailer, man. All that took way too long. I had to restart my internet and all that crap. It sucked. But yeah, I got another trailer.
I had to figure something out on the fly, so you got
that. Well, like if that ever happens, you can always like go on to another topic or something like that.
Yeah, that's what we did.
You talk about? Did you? Yeah. Okay.
We're talking
about Ezra Miller or Wolverine.
We're talking about Wolverine and Deadpool. Yeah.
Okay.
And then talked about all the movies coming up. So
cool. Yeah, let's do another trailer then.
Cool.
All right, we'll watch another new one.
All
right. Hold on, let me make sure I share it again. All right, cool. All right, welcome to Spoiler Kings. My name is Tim Kramer with Brandman, Brandon, and Brian DeGrizzly. What's up, guys?
What's going on?
Yeah, not much, man. We got another new trailer we're gonna check out. So if you're live, appreciate you guys being here. If you're watching our replay, make sure you hit that sub button so you know when we go live and when we post new trailer reactions and movie reviews and all the extra good stuff. But this one dropped today. It's number 2 on trending on YouTube. It's Renfield, and all I know is Nick Cage is Dracula.
Isn't that enough?
That's more than enough. That is more than enough. I am super excited about this one.
Let's watch this massive talent of Nicolas Cage.
Let me bring it up real quick. All right.
I am so excited. Let's go.
Sorry to interrupt.
All right, start over. Sorry.
Okay. Definitely down.
Nicolas Cage. I love Nicolas Cage so much.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage is the man. I'm definitely seeing that. I'm definitely seeing that. That's going to be 14th? Hilarious.
April's going to be a good month.
Oh my! How are we going to be able to watch all these things? I don't even know how it's possible. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
that was good.
That was good. That looks hilarious.
Nicolas Cage is hilarious. I don't know. I didn't realize how much I enjoyed all his movies until really started to take a step back and look at all what he's done. I'm like, oh yeah, I like that. Oh yeah, I love that too. That's such a Nicolas Cage movie. Oh, that's so Nick.
Yeah. I mean, he's been in so many freaking other things. So I guess Awkwafina, we saw Awkwafina's in there. Ben Schwartz, I guess, is in this as well.
I was reading up on that this morning.
Yeah, which I don't think we didn't see him in the trailer, right?
I didn't see him. I was looking
for him. Yeah. Was that Adrian Martinez? From The Secret Life of Walter Mitty Focus. So yeah. So it seems like it'd be pretty fun, but Nicholas Hoult, from obviously X-Men, Mad Max, and stuff like that. Pretty good actor. The Menu. So it'd be fun. It's just like such a serious actor that's been in really high-end movies recently with Nick Cage, who
is Nick
is
Cage
obviously great, but it's Nick Cage. He's on a whole nother level of just being himself. This looks awesome.
Going by what you guys think, so is Nicolas Cage not a good actor?
No, he's a good actor.
You guys say, I'm gonna say because what you guys say about Dwayne the Rock Johnson, he's the Rock is the Rock all the time. Nicolas Cage is Nicolas Cage. No matter what you put him in, he's still Nicolas Cage. He doesn't even try to change his voice. He doesn't even try.
I think
on there you have that crappy Southern voice.
I think Nicolas Cage is a little more aware of what he's doing.
Yeah,
and doesn't take himself seriously, especially at this point in his career. Stuff like this, or even Mandy, or pretty much like The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, where he plays like a loose kind of almost parody version of himself.
Isn't that what The Rock does in every single movie, guys? Isn't that what he does in every? So I don't know what you're talking about. It's exactly the same.
I think the difference is The Rock takes himself a little more seriously.
I think Nicolas Cage took himself very seriously too, and then all of a sudden you realize, why am I doing that? I'm Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage used to take himself a little more seriously.
I remember
until he
won an Oscar. He won an Oscar. So that's not like
he won an Oscar being himself, guys. He still won an Oscar.
No, what did he win the Oscar for? I think that was like before he
Leaving
went
Las Vegas,
crazy, right?
Being himself. Trust me. Was it Leaving Las Vegas?
Yeah. I think that was shortly before he was the Nicolas Cage that we know him as today, though.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think about
that
Nicolas
was more
Cage
when he was trying to be like
Off.
Elvis. Face Off. That's the start of him going full Nick Cage. Was Face Off. Was like I need you to play you. Exactly. ABC, always be Cajun. So yeah. But Face Off was definitely the beginning of Nick Cage going full Cage, because it was such a weird thing. It's like, okay, I need you to play you, but a version of you that's John Travolta playing you. So it's like, and I'm sure like Nicolas Cage is like, got it. So
he's and done. One of my regrets for the whole superhero genre is not seeing Nicolas Cage as Superman.
Definitely.
Close.
I think we all missed out on Nicolas Cage as Superman. It would be unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like a better word, but yeah, definitely missed out on something special.
Something special, exactly.
Yeah. But but we get him as Dracula in this one, which is awesome, because it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Like, I am Dracula. He could have easily said, "I am Nick Cage." The exact thing.
Yeah, as he floats in the air.
As he floats in the air, still, no matter what.
Yeah, that's
back up. Like, hey, we can put you in serious stuff again because that movie was so fun. So
if he finally can make money and he can stop making any movie that comes out, because that's what he did. He just took any movie. He was like, I'm working, man. Always be working. This is what I'm doing. He
stop buying like dinosaur head.
He became Samuel L. Jackson for a little bit. That's what he did.
Mm-hmm.
He was like Warrior number 2 in one of the movies. I was like, what is he doing?
Yeah. So, but I'm excited. This looks fun. Aquafina, I'm okay with her. Ben Schwartz, I love Ben Schwartz. So
Ben Schwartz is great.
Yeah. So it's gonna be fun. I'm super excited about this one. I'm glad I waited to watch this trailer with you guys. So definitely more fun. But man, we'll ask you guys, the viewers, let us know what you guys thought about it. Is it too silly? Are you excited? Are you not excited? Just let us know your thoughts on this one, Renfield. But if you're watching live, stick around. If you're watching on replay, appreciate it. Make sure you hit that sub button and that like button. And we will catch you guys in the next reaction.
Always be Cajun.
I'm gonna edit the clip of he was like from Community.
Oh man, I love Nicolas Cage. It makes me smile.
He's great.
Yeah, he's fun. He's fun. You always know you're
I
in for a good time.
I started finally watching The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent all the way through the other day.
I was like, you could turn it off? There's no way I could turn it off.
Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
mesmerized. Like, what happens next? I cannot wait to see what happens.
Freaking yeah,
Like,
hilarious.
Pascal. Oh my gosh, that was so good.
Yeah. How's my connection been doing?
100% better.
Okay, good. I saw it kind of drop a little bit when I started playing the trailer, but I think it got better. Yeah. So,
well, I know
fun
what's wrong.
time.
We all know what's wrong with his connection. You guys don't know at home. Tank doesn't turn off his computer. He's literally on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. He's on this computer. The computer is on. He's not on it. His computer is on, and that's what happens.
Yeah, I know. I do need to restart it more often, but it is literally on all the time because I'm always working on something and I don't want to lose it. So I'm like, I'll come back to it later. So what it is. That's why they have sleep mode, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Good sleep. Good sleep. So yeah. How you guys want to talk about Avatar?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right, let me just hit it here. All right, guys. So we got Avatar just broke a record. It broke not break a record, but it passed a $1.5 billion. And it's only been 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Which is definitely insane. I mean, James Cameron can ask for whatever he wants, and the studio is like, here you go.
He already has. He literally went to them and said, I need $1 billion. And they gave him $1 billion. And he's split it between 4 movies. Every movie is $250 million per movie. That's $1 billion. And they said, cool. And the return on their investment is that every movie he's going to make is going to make $2 to $3 billion. He's going to continue to reset the market because that's how much money he's going to make.
but it's not just this movie. It's Titanic, which broke records. Avatar 1, same thing, broke a bunch of records, and now this one. It's just like this man is insane. Plus,
he can do that without a plot. He don't need a plot.
Without a plot. Yeah.
Plot. I got visuals.
What's that?
I got visuals.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah. I mean, it can. I think it only can last so long. I think number 3 and 4 definitely need to have a good story because I think I
think he hears the complaints. I think that's what's going on. I think he's going to hear all these complaints and say, okay, I got you. I can still write a good story. Yeah. Watch this.
Yeah, because we know he can.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Terminator, Aliens, The Abyss, Terminator 2, True Lies. I mean, those are
True Lies is one of my favorite movies and great story ever.
The man can write for sure.
Yeah,
he's just got to write. He's got to go back to writing. The visuals are great. And it's great that he spent that much time making sure that the visuals and the tech for the visuals was perfected. But he's proven that he can do both. Just like we said, Terminator 2, one of the best from an action, a visual, and storyline. Yeah, one of the best
ever.
Yeah, we know he can do it. He's just got to do it. It can't be all about the visuals and the IMAX 3D as great as that is for Avatar. Just focus on doing both.
If this next movie does not have a great plot, will Avatar 4 really take a hit?
Yeah, I think if number 3 doesn't have a great plot, I can see number 3 not making $1 billion because the notion of cool, it looks pretty, it's kind of worn off, especially after the first one. Then there's a long stretch. Now we got the second one, looked maybe even better, looked a little bit better, with the high frame rate. But this next one is cool. You're not waiting another 15 years, so people are already used to it's gonna look great. But now that notion of it's gonna look great, now you need to have a good story with great visuals. That's the only way to elevate this to another level.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. I can
Yeah.
see it still like making money regardless. Like
It probably will.
I can see 3 making, 1.5 billion, 2 billion, no matter what. Just because if it's released in China, that helps out a whole hell of a lot too.
Yeah.
A lot of these movies that are at the top of the list weren't released in China. I was actually talking to someone about this before. As much as I didn't like Wakanda Forever, if it was released in China, guess what? It would have made $1 billion. Like Doctor Strange would have made $1 billion. So
yeah.
I mean, he has worldwide appeal. It's beautiful.
Mhm.
It's at the right time when you need something to do with your family. He has a formula. He's going to tax it out.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. So the next one, he has an idea. So I think I misread the article when I first looked at it. So IGN has James Cameron Avatar 3 will feature fire Navi. So it's kind of interesting. So they said,
it was interesting.
He's going through the Avatar, huh? That Avatar is fun. He's going through the last Airbender Avatar. Like he's just going through all the nations.
We already got like the earth, forest, water. Now we're going fire.
And then guess what, guys?
Or air.
And my dad actually said something similar when we left the theater that night. He's like, they did water in this one. They're probably going to do like air and fire in the next ones.
Yep. Yep. So what was this? James Cameron, speaking to French outlet 20 Minutes and spotted by Games Radar, Cameron explained that Avatar 3 will feature what he calls ash people, who will bring a darker take on the Navi presented so far. So the next films will feature cultures different from those I've already shown, quoted. He said, and then quote again, the fire will be represented by the ash people. I want to reveal the Navi from another angle because at the moment, I've only shown their good sides, end quote.
So they're probably by volcanoes.
Volcano, something along that lines.
But
he made it seem like they're not going to be good people. And I don't know what he means by that.
Maybe they're not, one with Awa.
Cannibals.
But because they see everyone as their brother and all that stuff. Maybe they're more human than they are like the Navi people.
Yeah.
You see, like, and they eat, they just kill, they kill just to kill. They don't, always do it in honor of Awa. They don't have that connection, possibly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So here he said, he also said this. He goes, in the early films, they are very negative human examples and very positive Navi examples. In Avatar 3, we will do the reverse. We will also explore new universes while continue the story of the main characters. He said, I can say that the last parts will be the best. The others were an introduction, a way to set the table before serving the meal. But obviously, everything will depend on how Avatar 2 will be received. If it will find its audience, which obviously it has.
$2 billion later.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, $1 billion in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1.5 bill. It's crazy.
He's literally going to reset the market.
This is way more interesting. Everything he just said, I am way more interested in Avatar 3 and 4 if we're going to get different kind of
Navi.
bad, Navi and stuff like that. I'm interested in what he'll do, but knowing what he's already done, I'm kind of scared, with things,
What if it's the same exact storyline, except he just switches the Navi people with the humans?
Yeah.
Just takes the same exact storyline.
Well, Jake Sully becomes goes into a body of another Avatar.
I was thinking, what's the kid's name?
Spider.
Spider. So Spider finds other humans, and then they start to be one with nature, and he teaches them how to do stuff. And then there's other people from the planet, other Navi people that are not liking them and want to try to shoo them away, and they're using their ash and fire to drive them off the planet or into their own area. And then Jake has to fight with the humans to get them to leave him alone.
But by the way, I kind of vote. I hereby vote not to call Spider, but to call him Donnie Thornberry.
Yeah, I forgot to download that. Yeah, yeah, he's definitely Donnie Thornberry.
But would you be surprised that if Donnie is the new leader for that? I mean, I can see it just flipping it up, flipping it over, and like, hey guys, I'm a genius. And he makes another $2 billion.
Yeah.
Same storyline.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Well, when I first read that it's gonna be like evil Navi, I'm like, I wonder if they're just evil because they team up with the humans, So I was wondering
but if the humans are there and they're starting to become one with the planet, because they said that they have to use this place to because Earth is dying. That was the kind of the plot thing that they talked about in Avatar 2. So now humans are there, and then Spider, the very thin plot, but the Spider sees them and he teaches them the way that you're supposed to respect the land and all that stuff. And then these other Navi people don't like them there, and they're coming in, they're trying to kill the people, and they're the ones trying to chase them out, and they're the evil ones because they don't want them to share their land. Just did it, guys.
Yeah,
wrote the movie.
You probably took more time thinking out the plot than James Cameron did for the sequel.
I was just gonna say, like, and rewind. Yeah.
No, I think it'll be fun. He'll be able to do it. All he has to do is like go back to his roots, and he'll be able to come up with a good one. But I bet you Avatar 4 is going to be like robots. Like Judgment Day.
Oh my god! Well, I mean, you said we will explore new universes. Yeah, well, a planet of Terminators. What does that sound like?
Hey,
fucking, Transformers. He's already stealing ideas from everything else.
You when you see the planet, right? Pandora. Yeah. There's two planets right next to each other. We never talk about the other planet. We never talk about the other planet. So I'm just saying, you can go through another world because it's right there.
Yeah, that's true.
Hold that thought. I'm gonna grab something, guys.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
This is Spider. There you go. That's basically. Hey, this whole franchise has just been him ripping off other stuff. They go, Wild Thornberries, Romeo and Juliet in the first one, and
I told you you have the Virgin Mary, the Virgin Birth. You have the Prodigal Son. You have all those things. It's all these same themes, and that's what he does. He's been doing Dances with Wolves.
Dances with Wolves.
Just takes all these things and puts it in, reforms it, like he goes, there you go. $1 billion.
Are we gonna see aliens? Like that pops in somehow.
Well, I'm telling you, it's happening.
Yeah.
And as much as I'm sitting there talking about him, he still made so much money.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe he knows something we don't. He doesn't need to come up with all this other stuff.
Yeah. He's like, it's already a good story. Let me just make it look pretty. And then bam, make them blue. So you don't offend anybody.
It's a totally different movie. It's on a different planet and they're blue.
Yeah. I mean, which is super smart because since they're like aliens, basically, it plays well with China, which is good for him. You're like, oh, see, they're not like all these different races, or we're not trying to do this and that and all these like things that China hates. They're like they're literally aliens, So it's like, okay, cool.
That's so funny. It's exactly right though. That's what it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I'm pretty interested in this one. You know, especially him saying like it's introduction.
He's gonna pull us all back in. He's gonna pull us all back in, guys. Same time next year, in 2 years, he's gonna pull us all in. We're gonna be going to go see it again. He did it, guys. He came up with a good plot, and if it's not a good plot, they should be different. And then he promised next time to have a great plot, great ideas.
The next 3 years, I think, because I guess they
every
said
2 years.
they done every 2 years.
Every 2 years.
Every 2 years.
So 2024, Christmas time 2024, the next movie comes out. And Christmas time 2026, the next movie comes out.
Yeah. Because I think I was reading he was shooting or something along those lines.
Yeah, it's done. He's only supposed to be doing the filming. I mean the cutting it down and
the editing.
And editing it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
what I missed.
You missed our actual film of Spider.
Yeah, here we go. We found now. There you go.
Like I said, Donnie Thornberry.
Yeah, put a face mask, oxygen mask on him, and there you go. Spider. Yeah, so but I like it. I'm interested enough where I'm like, he wants to make these, and I wonder if they're gonna be blue. Are they gonna be red? Does he go full on like Sith?
They could still be blue, but like dark blue, but with ash over their face that makes them even gray.
Mm-hmm.
And then what they do with the face paint is you in the ash, you do that like kind of like the Jabari tribe from Wakanda.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool. I wonder which Cameron alum would play some of these new characters, because it was pretty cool to see Kate Winslet, or not see her, depending on how you interpret it. But I wonder who would play them, or would Sigourney Weaver play another one of these DH characters, or would he bring Linda Hamilton back? Would he bring Michael Biehn back to play a character? Could an Avatar movie?
I got the answer, guys. Arnold.
Everybody got to the chopper. Can you imagine like they all the fire tribe people all talk like Arnold?
Do it now. Do it now.
No.
What are the banshees? Get to the banshee. It's like, but I heard Matt Damon actually might be in the next one. That was like a weird rumor I heard. Yeah,
I think I read something about that somewhere too.
Wasn't Matt Damon supposed to be the star of the first Avatar and he turned it down?
Yeah, he lost a shit ton of money. Because he probably was asking for a lot more than what's his name that played Jake. He probably
could have got part of the gate. He could have got part of the gate. He said, "Hey, whatever you make, I want 8% of it." What's 8% of $2 billion?
Jesus Christ. A lot of new houses.
Oh man,
that's crazy. But I heard Matt Damon, which would be kind of interesting, do the whole Spider-Man 3 type of thing, like, oh, let's get the other guy who we didn't cast as the main character.
Mm-hmm.
So but Arnold would be interesting. That'd be funny.
I would love to see Arnold. That would be great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same.
Like, I'm retired. Oh, that's a lot of zeros. I'll be there tomorrow.
And then you get Arnold and oh my god, what's her name? His wife from True Lies.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Yes, exactly.
They're the two leaders of the new tribe that they find.
And she's like falling out of a helicopter. And he's holding her as her feet. Shot for shot, different movies. He just puts them all together. Oh man.
Yeah. I was expecting to see that at some point. Didn't we already see? No, we did already see that where he's in the water and the fire is on top of the water. Oh my god, he's legit just recreating shit he's already done.
Oh man, but it looks beautiful, guys. But it looks beautiful.
$2 billion. There you go.
Hey, honestly, here's the question: does it hit to 3? Does it get to $3 billion? It's been 3 weeks. It's at 1.5. does it get to $3 billion?
For me, if it does, it's not with the original theater run. I think it might hit that or come very close to it before they drop Avatar number 3.
So
I think it might.
So we talked about Wakanda Forever was in theaters for 6 weeks.
Yeah,
about 6 weeks. 6 weeks is about a good run for quality, big budget movies.
Yeah,
he's halfway through his life cycle. He's at 1.5 billion. Yes, China
making 500,000 every week that's a lot.
If we're talking about next Monday, if we're sitting here saying he hit $2 billion, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he makes $3 billion. If he has $2 billion by the end of this weekend, I'm gonna say he gets real close to $3 billion.
In the original trailer or the theatrical run.
In the first 6 weeks, he might get close.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
it's gonna be interesting. But I can see it getting close after with the re-release and the re-release and all that shit. So
yeah, because that's coming. That's gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think that's it for this one. We'll move on to some other stuff. So if you're watching live, stick around. If you're watching on replay, make sure you like this video, hit the sub button, and leave a comment. Let us know what you guys think about the new Avatar with the Fire Tribe, or what was he calling, the Ash people. So I feel like he would change the name because it's too much like ass people. Like, oh, it's the asses.
They're gonna be versus the Evil Dead.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, leave a comment. Let us know what you think about Avatar 3 with everything that James Cameron said. But let's move on to something else.
Cool.
Sorry, man. Freaking. Yep. Like posting these little drips every so often. It's like right in the back of my throat. I was like, that sucks.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Did you do DC content yet? Not yet, right? Because you guys talked about Deadpool. Yeah, so
we're waiting for you for that one.
Yeah, so I haven't. So we can watch You People, and then talk about James Gunn and all that stuff, and then finish off with Bad Batch.
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah. All right, so let's check out another trailer. Make sure I got everything set up this time.
I'll say, what you mean by You People?
Yeah. The Cult Lords, they did the You People trailer reaction, and they kind of like the beginning of their video was kind of that. Like, well, no, not that. Like, it was kind of funny.
It's inevitable.
Yeah. All right. So let's check this one out. All right. Welcome to Spoiler Kings. My name is St. Kramer, Brian, and Brandman. How's it going?
What's up?
Not too bad.
Yeah. So we got another trailer we're gonna watch. We're gonna watch You People, the second official trailer, I believe, from Netflix, starring Eddie Murphy, Jonah Hill. We did the first trailer where they're kind of sitting in the diner. Looks super awesome. Looks super funny. I think it's gonna touch a lot of subjects that might be a little touchy, but I think it's gonna be pretty, I think, done well and done funny, which is the most important part. But yeah, let's check out this new trailer, and then we'll talk about it.
All right.
Let's
go.
Ezra! What are you up to these days? Got a girlfriend?
No.
But you don't like getting pussy?
Okay. Hearing the word pussy come out of your mouth does make me question whether or not I like it.
Back again up in this mothertown.
I'm never gonna meet a woman who understands me.
I don't think I've heard of a man ever who wanted to be in a relationship so badly besides Drake. I'm talking Views Drake.
They hear that loud. Ooh.
I feel like Drake, alone on a building, dangling my legs off, wondering what it's like to feel companionship. What the fuck? What are you doing? Stop! Okay, but you're not getting 5 stars.
Uber driver.
I mean, honestly, you.
Really does look like me.
I'm sorry. This was insane. Let me make it up to you.
You're dating a black girl?
I've never felt so understood by somebody in my entire life.
Whether you like it or not, we kind of go together now.
You're my boo. Come on. I'm gonna ask her to marry me.
Do you plan to? About your family?
Yeah, I just haven't had the chance to meet them. What's going on? Tell me about life. How are you?
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, really?
Your white granddaddy come back to haunt me.
What? Now this is my fault?
So you want to marry my daughter?
Yes, I do.
Well, Ezra, you could try.
What?
Can you honestly say that your family's excited to have my black ass in the picture?
Oh my gosh, you are so beautiful.
I think the police
Okay.
are...
Oh my God.
I like your braids.
Thank you.
Exhibit had braids.
What's the difference between me and you? We've built a pretty awesome life together. We just need to protect it. What's the difference between me and you?
Oh, so you're all Muslim.
Very much so.
I love it.
This kufi that I'm wearing was actually a gift from the Honorable Louis Farrakhan. Are you familiar with the minister's work?
Well, I'm familiar with what he said about the Jews.
You know what? Let's have dinner. What's the difference between you and
Your family, my family.
Well, we were technically OG slaves. Are you trying to compare the Holocaust to slavery?
pass the potatoes?
Our people came here with nothing like everybody else.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
You kidding
Did
me?
you ever figure out what happened with the potatoes?
Are you kidding me?
ETA on those? Hey, what's up with white good? Am I white, cuz?
Well, I'm not.
I'm white, cuz, for sure.
Oh wow, this month.
Yeah, not too far off at all.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that
God.
was hilarious. That was funny.
Oh boy.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Louis Farrakhan.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yes, I love this. Oh,
Yeah. This. I mean, what was the one part? No space is safe. So it's kind of talking about a lot of like stuff that like I think like that's kind of in the I don't know atmosphere right now
yeah.
with a lot of
It's just-
stuff.
Yeah.
the fact that he took it to a basketball court, probably in Crenshaw on Crenshaw, just
That was definitely Crenshaw.
laid out.
Yeah, it's just like not even.
This is hilarious.
The mic ups.
All right,
Yeah.
I got to ask.
Yeah,
I know everyone's thinking that.
it's
I
just
gotta
I don't
ask
know,
this.
it
Who
looks
in
funny.
the world
but-
thinks Lauren London's going to get pulled by Jonah Hill? What the hell? In what world?
That's
does
a
that happen?
great question.
In what world?
That's a
All right.
great question.
Hey, there are a lot
Especially
of
this
good-looking
Jonah Hill.
guys.
Maybe if it was fat Jonah Hill.
But he's really funny. But I just
Yeah.
he looks like douchebag fat Aaron Rodgers right now. I don't know, like it's like I don't know how he would pull Lauren London. I just don't. I can't see it.
Yeah, my imagination can only stretch so far.
Oh, man.
you're like, I can believe in blue Navi avatar people, but this is where the
But
line is drawn.
this is where I draw the line.
I believe Iron Man suits, and I believe about aliens who are the power of gods with lightning bolts coming out for hammers. Totally understand all this stuff. And purple guys who snap away half the population. Cool. I'm good. Jonah Hill pulling Lauren London? Nope.
That is funny. Yeah, it was. I mean, it looks cliche from the film, but honestly, I might have to check it out. I think it's definitely worth a check out because it seems like they're playing on a lot of like racist cliches kind of thing.
Yeah.
On both sides between like the black culture and like Jewish culture and stuff like that, and
we were the original,
and they're stuck in the middle. Oh my god! The only thing that would like make this way more crazy if like Kanye West like pops up somehow.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I know. Or there's some guy with like just a black mask kind of thing walking in the background, like in every scene. You just
Black
would
ski
be best.
mask. Oh my god.
Yeah, the ski mask. Yeah.
That's what Mike Epps is there for, guys. That's what Mike Epps is there for.
Yeah. Yeah. So, oh man, it looks. Yeah.
That looks.
I wonder.
I can't wait.
Do you think a lot of people are going to be upset about this though? I think that's
yeah. You know, you have to walk on eggshells not to trigger people or make them feel offended in their little safe space. So yeah, people are gonna pitch a fit.
I think comedies. I mean, people are pissed off about all type of stuff, but I think comedies leave there's a safe space in some area. You know, most areas is a safe space. So I hope that people give it the opportunity. Just understand it's about laughing. You know, not everything has to be so serious.
Yeah.
Tell that to Will
Also,
Smith.
I think. Yeah. Right.
Too soon.
Too soon. But also, I think like if you're gonna go all out, if you're gonna do something like this, you have to go all out. Like you have to really like not just like, oh, can we say this? Like, no, we're gonna say this and some. And everything, you know, like you said, the whole like, you know, the Roscoe's, you know, kind of
chicken
thing,
waffles,
you know,
like,
the chicken waffles, you know, and it's just a lot of it. Even at the beginning where he thought that was his Uber driver, you know, that plays on a racist trope, you know, so stuff like that, you know. So it's like if you're gonna do this, you need to go all out and just prove how crazy a lot of these like cliches and tropes and other kind of, you know, things are. You know,
so
how about this? I'm going to guarantee you, Jonah Hill's the one who chose to go to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. It wasn't the parents.
100%.
It wasn't the parents. It was definitely him. It was like, I'm going to put them in an atmosphere that they feel safe in.
Yeah.
Like, really, dude?
100%.
This is what you did?
Yeah. I definitely agree with that. Yeah. And Kenya Barris is writing and directing it. So,
yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, you know, and like Derby said, you know, many people are going to be offended by the subject, but yeah, you got to have a great time with it. And sometimes, you know, like I think, especially somebody like Eddie Murphy, who's been around for what, since the 80s?
Eddie Murphy
since the early 80s.
60 something years old, guys.
Oh,
61.
Yeah. You know, I'm really sad.
61 years and 11 kids. he's the original Nick Cannon, guys. He's the original
100 movies.
Yeah. Imagine if him, Future, and Nick Cannon like survived the Thanos snap. You know,
it would be good.
Yeah. His Thanos's efforts would have been all for nothing.
He's like,
oh, we got. What is that like? I got an army. We have a Nick Cannon. But for me, it's like I'm pretty upset. Like we get Eddie Murphy, and once his brother got famous from the Chappelle Show and all that stuff, you know, he wound up, you know, passing away, and I was like, now Eddie Murphy's kind of getting his like third comeback at this time, you know, and we don't get him and his brother, you know, finally.
Oh my god,
you know,
we
and which really
Charlie
sucks.
Murphy and Eddie Murphy. Oh,
I feel like something like this would have been great for Charlie Murphy.
For Charlie to show up.
Great. Yeah. So definitely, you know, it kind of sucks, you know, because Charlie Murphy never was big, you know, until Eddie Murphy kind of fell off a little bit. And now Eddie Murphy is coming back for his like at least his third kind of return to like films, because he did Dolomite, you know, recently.
Dolomite is my name.
Yeah. Was that also on Netflix or?
Yeah, it was Netflix.
That was
right?
Netflix.
Yeah. So, you know, he's kind of doing a return. So
it's hard for me to even say that because, you know, Eddie Murphy's always part of the culture. It's just what it is. Yeah. He is, to me, you know, no matter what, he's like the greatest stand-up comedian ever. He's one of the best comedian period. He was the one who went from comedian to film, made funny films that were, and became a great actor, and then came back to comedy. Like he's done it all. So like when you've done that much, you don't have to be around. You just are there. You just you exist within that plane. Yeah. So that's just what he is. You know, he's been around for forever, and he's done it all. It's all good.
Yeah.
You know, except for
like
Derby
said, an SNL god. For sure.
He's a comedy guy.
His SNL skit. Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, everybody looks up to him. He did it when he was young and like you said, became a superstar and became.
He's on the Mount Rushmore. He's on the Mount Rushmore, 100%. The greatest of all time. This is what he is.
Yeah. So, but his SNL DVD, Blu-ray, whatever you want to call it, of all his skits, is one of the best. His and Chris Farley are probably the two best ones ever to come out. And definitely like SNL. Like I still like today. Like I had the baby and I'm like messing around dancing. I'm like, ooh, too hot for the hot tub. It's like, it's just like. From the Eddie Murphy dude, I was like, oh, it's great. Like oh my god, I watched that shit so much time on VHS.
That's how old we are, guys.
VHS. It broke. I broke the damn film, but then I think I got it on. I had it on DVD. I lost it, but yeah. Comedy in general, he's great.
He's it. That's what he is. Only thing I hope that we see like a glimpse of either I want either Ice Cube or Dave. I want Ice Cube or Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, looking for peanut butter.
The buckwheat skit, that was one of my favorites.
The buckwheat skit, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm hoping that we get Dave Chappelle, or we get Ice Cube. Just I feel like that will just make everything work together real well.
I don't know.
We'll see if they were to pop up.
I would be interesting, but I don't know if they would, just because I think
because
they're
Netflix.
On like other.
It's Netflix.
Yeah,
so
Netflix.
Dave Chappelle could definitely be in there.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I think if this is just a trailer, I think once we see the movie, I think it's going to go even further into this craziness.
I think it's going to go like to infinity and beyond. This is going to be crazy. I hope it does.
Yeah. I think it's meant to make people feel weird. You know what I mean? So
that's when honesty comes out. When you feel uncomfortable, that's when real true honesty could come out, and a conversation could actually be had. But get through all the tropes. That's
so oh man, but I think it's a movie with perfect timing. Definitely perfect timing, and hopefully maybe stuff like this could help kind of ease a lot of tension, with a lot. I mean, because Twitter's all crazy, like social media is all crazy in general, and with this and that. So hopefully stuff like this, usually comedy like pulls you back from it a little bit and like, oh yeah, it is all kind of silly when you look at it.
It's good to look at it that way and realize I don't have to take myself so serious.
Yeah,
I think that's kind of the key. So we'll see. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, this is a good trailer. This was a really good trailer. I didn't know what to expect. That first trailer was really good. So this one upped it another level. So, do you think we get another trailer? I mean, it's
no,
out in
I think
it's too close. Yeah,
I think this will be. I think this will be it. Actually, like the first trailer was enough to sell me on it. I would have been fine if they just if they just did that one trailer and then just kind of ran with that, because that told me all I needed to know.
I'm glad they showed the other side. I'm glad they showed the other side, saying that his parents too. Seeing that made me feel even like more like this is going to be really good. They're going to hit things that people don't want to even talk about or or discuss. So
because I also like because in the first film or the first trailer we got a lot of like cultures and stuff like that. I think in this one too, it kind of touches on like generational stuff, like how older, quote unquote boomers think, and like new generational kind of, like millennials or elder millennials, whatever the hell you want to call our generation and shit. So, but yeah, I think that might even play a role. I think, it's going to be a fun time, I think.
Yeah. I just want to see it, and just enjoy what we got.
I think for sure we're going to do a review on this one.
Yeah. Goes without saying.
Yeah.
Goes without saying.
Yeah, right at the end of the month. That'd be fun. So cool. But we'll leave it to you guys, the viewers. Let us know what you thought about this trailer of You People. Are you not really interested in it, or are you just like ready to watch this right now? Does it look super funny? Or is this kind of not your cup of tea for whatever reason? Let us know in the comments. If you're watching live, stick around. If you're watching on replay, thank you. Hit that sub button, hit that like button, and we will see you guys in the next trailer reaction.
Thanks, guys.
Cool. Yeah, that one was awesome.
Yeah,
I think at the end we didn't even miss that. I got this part up right here. He's like, pass the potatoes, and they're arguing. He goes, "What? What's going on with the potatoes?
What's the ETA on those potatoes?"
That was good.
You know, it was like,
he looks so concerned.
That's funny. Yeah.
He looks like fat Aaron. He literally looks like fat Aaron Rodgers right now. He looks like he has a cigarette behind his right ear, and he just looks like he's fat Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. January 27th. That's gonna be fun. Mm-hmm. I wonder how people will actually like perceive this once the critics see it and stuff like that. I wonder how it'll do. Kind of curious.
Yeah. I'm at a point right now when I look at Rotten Tomatoes, I almost don't even care what the critics say anymore. The audience is where I really want to.
Yeah, there's certain critics I always enjoy. Like in Chicago, Dean Richards. I think, and plus he's just an OG
because he's the best
kind of critic, and But also I like Dean Richards because he knows what a movie is. If a movie is supposed to be for kids, he understands that. He doesn't come out of like freaking. Frozen, and he's like, well, they didn't touch the political blah blah blah. Like he knows it's kids, you know what I mean? It's like you don't need to get serious, So usually when his letter grade, I as a viewer and him as a critic, I appreciate his thoughts on certain things. I don't always agree with them, but he's probably one of the better critics, I think.
No, he's not.
And yeah, yeah.
No, he's not. He's not.
Yeah.
Just say no.
I know what you're talking about. All right, you want to get to this DC stuff?
Yeah, let's do that now.
Yeah. All right. So DC's got some stuff going on. I know we talked about James Gunn being a troll on the internet, and we definitely have different thoughts on how he should act on the internet. So
yeah, how I am.
Okay, so this came out the other day. Yeah, and the more I think about it, the more I hear other people talk about it as well. Other channels, and I'm like, yeah, he could be a little much at times.
Yes,
he kind of should. But something like this situation. So Home of DC wrote, Variety reports Wonder Woman will not appear in the first 3 years of DCU at all. I don't know where they got their sources from, but it's Variety, whatever, like, and then RJ came in and said, can you discuss all the report from Variety in regards to Ezra Miller, the notion that your slate is only 3 years worth of projects. Right. And he tagged James Gunn, which is crazy. And James Gunn came back and said, I don't know what's out there about Ezra, but our slate is 8 to 10 years, which is awesome. But we'll only be announcing some of it this month. So yeah, I wonder if there's like some issues where people are like, oh, there's only 3 years. He's like, no. I'm only going to tell you 3 years, and then the whole Ezra Miller thing. Him saying I don't know what's out there about Ezra Miller, but
yeah, but I'm telling you that it's possible. I think he is going to wait and not say anything about Ezra Miller until the movie comes out. Because if the movie comes out and he continues to go to counseling, I see him staying.
No way.
I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any amount of counseling that'll save his ass.
It's Warner Brothers. It's Warner Brothers.
But it's under new management. It's under new management. There's no way. If you get rid of Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot, like, no, there's no way. I mean,
Gal Gadot made 1984. That's why you get rid of her. It's because of 1984.
But she didn't groom any kids.
Yeah, and didn't make Fantastic Beasts, which was a horrible movie. And he sucked
But
in.
that
I'm
has
sorry, Ezra
nothing,
Miller
it
sucked.
has
in that
nothing,
movie.
it has nothing to do with this project. I'm telling you, if this movie is good,
It's gonna be
I can
good.
see it.
It's gonna be good, but a good movie doesn't mean the actor's good. And also, some of the stuff I saw, like with some of the pictures, there's like the other Flash. I was like, why did he look like that? Like with this giant neck. It was like, what the hell? But if it does good, I don't think it doesn't matter either way. I don't. If James Gunn is smart, you stay far away from it. And it seems like he has his idea, and him just not knowing what's out there about Ezra Miller because he just doesn't care about Ezra Miller. He's like, yeah, cool. I don't care. He's not my toy.
You know who was just like this? Who we said the same type of things about? Robert Downey Jr.
That's different. That's 100% different.
He had big problems. He had drug problems. He had almost killed somebody. Like he had a lot of stuff.
He almost killed someone?
I think it was the overdose thing.
He wasn't grooming kids.
Yeah.
And having them at his love rights.
I don't like Ezra Miller at all as Flash, but I'm just saying I can see him staying.
I don't either.
I think there's no way.
From all the other reports that they're removing stuff from this film because they don't want to deal with it tying into anything else.
I think that's James Gunn making sure everything from this year 2023 not tying into anything else.
Yeah, there's no point. There's no point to introduce another Batman that's gonna have this Batman Incorporated Justice League type of bullshit that they were gonna do. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. And also, like Robert Downey Jr. was like before social media was really a thing. Now you have like Ezra Miller on social media talking about going and killing the KKK and videos of him choking out a girl like at some kind of like con or something like that. I don't know where that was at, but like I mean, he went after her throat literally.
Yeah,
I hope you're 100% right because I don't want Ezra Miller. He's not my Flash. He's not the one I want. But I feel like money always talks.
But the movie could be good. Doesn't mean like, and you're gonna have Keaton in it. You're gonna have a version of not Batgirl, a version of Supergirl in it. You're gonna have another Flash in it. Like, I think Michael Keaton alone is gonna make this film do well. Because people want to see that. I want to see it. I want to see him back in the suit again. But I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening.
Me neither.
I can see James Gunn being told to shut up and stop saying anything about these 4 movies coming out so they can make some money because all the people upset that it's not tied into anything. Like, hey, shut up. And then, once the movie's out, you can say like, and you're fired.
Like, and they obviously they filmed this movie, finished most of it, and kept delaying it before even all these things about Miller came to light. So at this point, they're way too invested in it just to scrap it.
They've done they scrapped a lot of things already, guys.
But I
think when you invest it and you look at the movie and realize it's a good movie, that's why you don't scrap it. You say, okay, and maybe it's a jumping off point too. You can still, because the thing about Flash is you can always do Flashpoint and you can replace everybody. Even if it's a great movie, you can just do Flashpoint and just replace everyone.
I think the difference.
I think that's what they're gonna do.
I think the difference between that and between some of the things they've scrapped and this is a lot of the things that they scrapped weren't already filmed. They were only in the conception process. They filmed this movie almost 2 years ago.
Minus Batgirl.
And you're
saying that with no Batgirl.
Yeah. Batgirl was always planned for, I don't think it had as astronomical as not to defend them scrapping it or shelving it, but that was going to be strictly on HBO Max. They probably had only a fraction of the budget that this has.
I mean, $90 million is still a lot of money.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mhm.
you know, yeah, but like you said, besides Batgirl, everything else was, there was no Superman movie on the books, so get rid of Cavill. There was no Wonder Woman movie officially on the books, get rid of that. Everything they fired so far was already off, like there's no upcoming film, you know what I mean? And that's why I like after each movie, I think we're gonna see that. We're gonna see like Shazam come out and then, hey, cool, thanks, later. Thanks for being Shazam.
I mean, now you're gone.
Call the Rock. Yeah.
Call the Rock too soon.
Yeah. But especially with like after Aquaman comes out, I can see him like and now he's Lobo. Should
have been Lobo from the beginning.
But I'm curious.
So I'm with it.
100%.
But I don't know because
he was playing a Lobo Aquaman anyway.
But the question is also the character. How much Aquaman is a bigger character, so he probably will want to have an opportunity as Aquaman first. I could see him wanting it.
Who? Momoa?
Yeah, Jason Momoa.
I don't
have
know.
an opportunity as a bigger character first. Give me that opportunity first.
It's a win-win for him either way.
I mean, there you go. James Gunn has got to. I don't know if I showed that. That's funny. It is, but also like if I was what's his name, Momoa, I was like, okay, James is coming in. He likes playing with lesser known characters a lot and doing a really well job with like really making them well known. And somebody who he's already Lobo. Like he's literally like here's a space motorcycle and now Momoa is Lobo. Like that's all he needs, And I would take that in a heartbeat over Aquaman. Like, I mean, it seems like he's already making a younger version of all the main characters. So
yeah, but how old Jason Momoa is, right?
43.
Yeah, but it's Lobo, so a bunch of CGI. Who gives?
I'm just saying, if Henry Cavill 39 is too old, then I don't know.
But that's the thing is like he never. I don't know. Like, but it's also
he's
not too old
to have a younger
Superman.
So
yeah,
then hence someone's too old.
Kind of, but it's also harder. Yeah. It's hard to push when. Go ahead, man.
Oh no, I was going to say it's not like Lobo. I'd kind of cast on the older side for him anyway, just because he's an intergalactic bounty hunter who's been at it for a while.
I just don't see an entire movie being based upon that, and that's what if you're Jason Momoa, you want to have an entire movie based upon your character, and it's not the same. It's just not.
I could definitely see a Lobo movie.
Yeah,
100%.
A Lobo movie.
I don't see a DC Lobo. I don't see DC putting that money behind it. I don't. But I mean, you maybe you're right. But I don't see them. I can see a series. I can see it on HBO Max, but I can't see a movie. I don't see a movie. And I think you guys are really what you could do. But
if James Gunn proved anything, as long as you have a movie with obscure characters and you make them engaging and you write a really good story to accompany them, the movie's going to sell itself. So it's not like it's unheard of. And it's not like it's unheard of. Additionally, it's not like it's unheard of coming from him. So
I'm also going to say that Marvel had enough goodwill towards that, that it wasn't like he was coming out of nowhere. You bringing him in as a Lobo when you were doing a reboot of everything, because it's not going to work in 10 years. This is going to have to be something that's going to have to be soon. You're not going to have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 movies to kind of lean on too. So I don't know.
No,
I
sure.
literally see the TV series. I think I can see a TV series. I just don't necessarily see a movie.
I think you're forgetting how many people hated on Guardians before it came out.
Yeah, we all said, "What the hell is this?
A raccoon and a tree?" There was, I haven't heard before the movie came out. No one was excited about it. people were angry about it, and that's why we talk about how angry people are now about this and that. You forget when Guardians came out, they're like, no one wants to see this. They're sucky comic book characters. Why do I care about them here? Like give me more Iron Man, and it comes out and it was the best, one of the best MCU movies ever.
No, I agree. I also believe that there was a lot of MCU movies out at that time. Like you've already had 15 movies that came out
when Guardians came out.
Yeah, I was like, it's probably, I'm gonna guess from 2008 to 2014. So I'm gonna guess 11. I'm gonna guess 11.
Not chronological order. Give me a list. Give me like freaking articles on why this and that.
Yeah, because there were the first 3 Iron Mans. There were
see all 3 Iron Mans. You had 2 Thor. You got Captain America.
All 3 Iron Men?
No, 2.
Yeah.
It was 2 or was it 3?
There were 3.
There were 3 of them.
He had his whole trilogy before that. There were 2 Captain America movies.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 movies before Guardians 1 came out.
Including Avengers, the first Avengers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, just saying that's it. You had a track record, right? This is not going to work. 9 movies. How long did it take for 9 movies to come out? 6 years.
6 years.
6 years. I'm guessing 6 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm just,
which I can see Lobo coming right at that 6-7 year.
So at 50.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jason Momoa.
He's freaking Momoa. He's
Yeah.
He's
going to be buried under gray makeup anyway.
Gray makeup. He's already jacked.
50 is hard to stay. Ask how hard it is to stay in shape at 50.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that we're really counting on a lot of different things. So maybe. I hope so, but I don't know.
Yeah. I just see the big 3. If he's going with, he already said he wants a younger Batman. He already said he wants a younger Superman. And not like younger as in story. He doesn't want to do Smallville. He wants to do something like what the Batman was, which I still think he might bring Patton over. Like let him.
I'd be fine with him bringing Pattinson over. I'd be fine with him doing that.
Yeah. Get a young Superman.
But it'll have to be after his trilogy. I think he's gonna get the full trilogy.
He ain't getting a trilogy.
You don't think so?
Nope.
It's only one extra movie.
It don't matter. That one extra movie hasn't even been thought about yet, because they're just talking about the second one.
I thought it was already written.
The third one.
The second movie was already written.
Yeah, the second one. Yeah, like they're kind of going because they haven't said who the bad guy is, but we all think who it's gonna be.
I mean, if it follows the end credit scene.
He said it's not gonna be Joker. Matt Reeves said it's not Joker. So,
good.
Yeah.
Good.
I think that's what he said. It's he. Yeah. There's a lot of other people. I think Mr. Freeze was the one that I heard.
Mr. Freeze, really? That's what they're gonna go with?
That's what I heard. I mean, that might be a rumor too, like a lot of this other stuff, and just people kind of bringing up shit. But I mean, there's a lot of cool bad guys. Poison Ivy would be really
Poison Ivy. I could like Poison Ivy more. I could like Freeze, but
yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if I'm cool with doing that, like younger versions, because Snyder went the opposite. He goes, let's have a Superman who's already been through the ringer and doesn't want to be, or Batman, with Affleck in like, he's already done being Batman.
But there's so many different things you can do with Batman. I mean, Man Batman is one of the coolest characters ever. But I mean, I'll be interested to see Nightwing. I'll be interested to see a lot of different things. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be really interesting to see once he announces whatever the next 3. I think he said the next 3 years. Or no, he said not all 8 to 10 years is gonna be announced. So I don't know how much he's gonna announce. Is it just gonna be the next couple films or whatever? But
there's no way. Yeah. There's no way he's going to announce like a whole 10-year plan, nor do I think anyone would.
Why would anyone do that?
Yeah, they wouldn't, so.
Well, he signed for a 4-year contract.
Yep.
Well, how was it, a 4-year? That's how many movies it's going to be. It's going to be like, here's this, and this, and this, and it's going to be a Justice League at the end of his tenure. and then if it all plays well, then it goes to full Kevin Feige mode. I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's why another thing. I don't know if it's all going to play well. We'll see. I hope it does.
We'll see. I have faith because also James Gunn is good friends with Feige. So
who's going to try to help him? And Feige believes building up DC is not going to hurt Marvel. It's going to only help Marvel. It's going to increase the comic book genre itself. So maybe.
That's true. I mean, did having Freddy Krueger make Jason like less scary, or vice versa? It made more cool stuff. So
I hope it, I hope we get all of it, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm really waiting. They haven't said when he's gonna say his announcement in January, but if he says it on an off day, we'll go live, and none of us are busy. I wouldn't mind doing just a random show, just talking about that.
I'll be on no matter what.
Yeah.
Hey, I do want to say this thing. I was looking at that steal from Across the Spider-Verse. I'm very happy that Miles Morales' dad is not dead.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I was very happy about that.
Yeah. I meant to text you. I think I saw when I was out today, and I saw that shot. Like, oh, nice. So I like it. At least he's not dead yet.
Yet, exactly.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, wait.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more. Here we go.
Yeah. But
it's gonna be good.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited about the DCU. Yeah.
But I do hope
whether it's gonna be good or not, we don't know yet. But I'm yeah, a little bit. Which I think he has a little bit. After a little bit. Like, he hasn't been as trolly.
He took a Christmas break. What are you talking about? He took a Christmas break. That's all he did. He's doing the exact same stuff. He hasn't changed anything.
He went on vacation. Yeah.
He was with the family. He was like, all right, I'll let this go. But as soon as he came back, it's January 3rd. Let's go.
That's
too much
funny.
with Twitter fingers.
So, I don't know. If they bring back Ezra Miller, they're basically gonna shoot themselves in the foot, which is stupid.
I agree.
Which is very stupid.
Yeah.
And they haven't said gun. They said WB executives are open
and
to the
that's
idea.
why I'm talking. And that's why I'm more worried. I'm not. James Gunn is not a stupid person, but WB is stupid, and they've shown it for the last decade. And this is what I'm saying.
But it's different.
It doesn't
You
matter.
can't
They've been
like
stupid. Like, it's like when you have a track record.
It's not them anymore. You're saying they've been stupid. They're all gone. So now there's new them. And like, that's what I'm like.
We've already seen the people that were them F it up for 20 years. They've effed up things for 20. Like, we've seen it happen. So why would you?
Yeah, but they're gone.
No, but it was just them. It was different. They have messed up things. Different groups of people have messed this stuff up. We've had different people take over and still fuck it up. So that's why I'm like
But do you still like when you just replace one or two things there, like
even all the leadership when they replaced all the leadership and they still fucked it up.
But there was still always somebody there that was from the previous regime. Now it's like it's a clean house. Like Discovery is in charge of it. You know what I mean? So
you just you hope. I just don't know. I don't trust.
Yeah.
If I have no track record, I can't give you the benefit of the doubt.
They have a track. Discovery has a good track record, but the only issue is like their track record is in a lot of reality TV and a lot of reality shows and stuff like that, which they're great at
comic book genre. With
Yeah.
the great,
I mean,
with the best characters, we have the best characters.
Yeah, but I mean that's why you get people who are good at it. James Gunn is good at making stories. You know,
hopefully
they're not always the best, but yeah,
and hopefully
you know, and then
do it. Let's see.
Who is it? Saffron, Peter Saffron.
Yeah,
You know, he's a good executive. You know, he knows how to get money. You know, and get people on board. So
make it make sense and make money. So
yeah, but I agree. If they bring back Ezra Miller, it's dead in the water, and I would be pissed off if I was James Gunn.
There's no way if they don't quietly drop him after the Flash comes out.
Quietly.
I'm convinced
okay.
that they're just as crazy as him. You know,
I'll be
I
like,
think they're just
and this is your send off. Thank you very much. See you later.
yeah. I think they're just keeping the possibility of him staying on open, just in the
Make
minds of the
money.
public to help promote the movie since it's coming
Yeah.
out one way or another.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah. Well, you already got so many people on the
Yeah.
opposite. Like, why do I care about this movie if none of it matters? And now they're saying like, well, maybe it does. And now,
Mhm.
And
but
maybe
then as soon as
they should tell James Gunn to shut up then.
yeah, yeah. So I don't know, man. We'll talk about it. Obviously, a lot more, but yeah, not an Ezra Miller fan, but I don't think any of us are. So
no.
I think the movie we need. I think the movie we need to talk about, Kevin, is just like a week in the life of his.
Jesus,
if you've seen that one,
which one?
We need to talk about Kevin.
About Kevin.
Oh, I haven't seen that though, but I know which one you're talking about.
Where he was just completely
just
out there.
Just being Ezra Miller. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jesus. Oh man. But all right. We're gonna move on to another topic. If you're watching live, stick around. We got one more topic. If you're watching our replay, thank you. Make sure you hit that like button and let us know what you think is gonna happen with Ezra Miller. Do you think he's gonna stay, or do you think Warner Brothers and James Gunn are like, you're done? Let's leave a comment. Let us know. We'll talk about it down in the comments. And make sure you hit that like and sub button. But we are gonna move on to our last topic for the night. So I said we're gonna move on, but I know Brandon hasn't watched it yet.
I have not watched
it. We've already been out for 2 hours. You want to wait a week, or you just want to talk about it?
We can. Well, you guys both already watched it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't let me hold you up.
It don't bother me either way. We can wait. We can do it now. We can wait. None of it bothers me.
Okay, because I'm definitely gonna watch it. Probably starting tomorrow. So.
Yeah. It says only 2 episodes are out, so
yeah, and it's literally 45 minutes and then you're done.
Okay, yeah, I can watch them and then just so I can keep up with everything.
What happened? I missed something.
The Rock looks like a chicken nugget.
Like they put like 3 chicken nuggets together. There you go. That's funny. Well, what's up, Tony, man?
What's going on, Tony?
I saw it at the studio at first, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I couldn't even talk about it."
Yeah, yeah. Man, I don't know what's going on with The Rock. Does he lay low for a little bit after Black Adam and all the craziness that happened with Black Adam?
No, he's gonna make another movie and make a lot of money.
Yeah, he'll bounce back with another movie with him and Kevin Hart or something.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
Where he plays Batman. He's like, well,
since I couldn't do it
myself.
Yeah, exactly. He becomes Superman, and Kevin, Kevin Hart is there, and that's what we have. Super Pets 2. This time, live action.
Yeah. I was gonna say, can you imagine like they do Superman versus Black Adam, but it's The Rock as both, but they just CGI Kevin Hart's head onto The Rock as Superman?
I'm telling you, they're gonna do it as Super Pets. They're gonna do Super Pets 2. It's gonna be The Rock versus the Superman versus Black Adam, and we're gonna get the movie that he wants anyway.
I think at this point,
Jumanji 3 is being filmed as we speak right now, guys. As Tony just said.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, really? That didn't do well?
Oh.
Let's go. Let's go to New Zealand. Let's do Jumanji 3.
Yeah. The Rock's probably fast tracking Jumanji. There you go. Exactly. Jumanji 3. What's up with the XFL? What happened with that? They kind of just fell off, right?
No, he has his ex-wife doing that. She knows what she's doing.
Oh yeah.
I trust her.
Yeah, man. I mean, the Fire James Gunn has been trending like almost every day. Like every day.
But I
A bunch
think
of
he
crybabies.
shouldn't even play into it. That's why I feel like he's giving it a voice. He doesn't need to. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I think all of us really trust that he can do this stuff right, but just don't let them get you all riled up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you really can't feed into it. But yeah, it's unfortunate and toxic that people think they can hashtag something and get their way because it worked with the Snyder cut and it worked with Sonic. At that point, at this point, it just doesn't make you come off like a fan. It just makes you come off like a fit pitching bully who's not getting your way. You know,
Well.
when you hashtag, restore the Snyderverse. Shut up.
Hey,
How much of a raging crybaby do you need to be?
that's not my
it's never
opinion.
gonna end.
It's not my opinion. That's only Brandman's opinion.
You're goddamn right. It's my opinion. I will die on that hill.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They needed to let James Gunn cook first. If his first movie is not good, then we can start talking. But until then, I don't know.
I think you need to let him play out his contract. Let's see him do something. You've done nothing for 20 years. What's the problem with 4?
Yeah. You know, I mean, and the Snyder. I mean, that's the thing that always gets me is like the Snyder movies weren't that great. Like the Snyder cut of the Justice League was great.
The Snyder cut was great.
Because
huge.
Yeah, we had trash though. You know, it's like but
when you compare it to trash, a good movie looks like the best ever.
Yeah, and
the Snyderverse overall was kind of more. There were some things in it that I liked, but then there were a lot. Most of it, I just wasn't a fan of, unfortunately.
I didn't mind anything he did. I hated the way he was going to go. So, like, I was glad.
Batman v Superman was not good.
No, I mean, I thought it was stupid. Personally, I always thought it was stupid. The way it just didn't make sense. I didn't think Lex Luthor was good, which is another great character. I just thought it was stupid. I don't think he did a terrible job with everything. I just thought it was stupid. But I just didn't like the stories that he was going to go. Where he was going to go was Batman and Superman. I didn't want to see. I wasn't going to go see the movies. I already made my mind up. I didn't want to see it. The whole Lois Lane having the baby and Superman raising Batman's baby, Bruce Wayne's baby. I didn't want to even see it. I didn't even want to entertain it. So it is what it is,
Which is crazy because we get so many people who are like it's not like comics. I was like, yeah, I get it. You want stuff to be very similar to the comic. Like this was just going like completely
left
off.
field. Like there's so many comics. There's so much information. You don't have to go exactly the same, but you should at least be in the same ballpark.
Yeah. I didn't.
Better.
He is better when he puts his own content.
Yeah, like that new movie he's doing. I'm pretty excited about. I can't think of the name of it right now.
The name of it's slipping my mind.
Yeah, it is. But that I've liked Snyder movies in the past. 300 was good, but also 300 was a copy and paste of the comic book. So, but the movie was great still. I did love it.
I think Snyder's only as good as the script that he has to work with.
For sure.
Like what in the hell was Sucker Punch?
I was gonna just say Sucker Punch. I mean, it was made for nerds. Like, oh, here's like 4 hot chicks who are like dressed up like schoolgirls or like pin up fighter pilot chicks and stuff like that, and then just a weird movie concept after that. And then cool visuals. Yeah. I like watching Sucker Punch because it looked cool and had all this like craziness in it, but overall, I was like, when you just think about the story, I was like, what the fuck? It's like, it's a little all over the place.
Yeah, but that's just who he is. So that's
yeah. I mean, Man of Steel was good enough. It wasn't the worst, but it was good. I liked it.
It was one of the better ones.
Been better.
It was one of the best in DC. It was one of the better ones.
But even Aquaman had nothing to do. Snyder didn't have anything to do with it besides just introducing Momoa as Aquaman. This is how he looks, and then they somebody else did all the work, and that was the best Snyderverse movie. It had nothing to do with Snyder.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
No, Wonder Woman was the best Snyderverse movie. The first Wonder
Well,
Woman.
money wise.
I enjoyed the Wonder Woman a
but
lot more. Yeah, that was a great movie.
Yeah,
it was a great.
I think that was like third highest.
Mm-hmm. Something like that. I still think my favorite DC EU movie was probably Shazam. I'm just really fond of the first one.
It was okay. I mean, it was good. But I don't think it's the same level as Wonder Woman. I think Wonder Woman was a great story. I think it was, but it's a woman being a superhero, so of course not everyone wanted to go see it. But I think they did an amazing job with the story. It made sense. It was cringeworthy. I mean, she was badass. I love that. Yeah, but also like Aquaman. So
yeah, but also, so I see this picture here, and I was like, you're kind of picking sides. If Aquaman is on the side of Snyder, then so should this movie and this movie and this movie. These three should be over here too, because and then this. Come on.
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know.
This is good. You're gonna say this.
Yeah.
What?
I'm not gonna say 1984 wasn't part of.
Yeah, but I was like
Snyder.
Even the Harley Quinn was Wonder Woman.
Well, it was during the whole time.
All he did was introduce characters. But does introducing a character make it yours? You know what I mean? Because if introducing Aquaman in the movies is Snyder's, then wouldn't Harley Quinn and this Wonder Woman? You can't have this Wonder Woman on this side and then this Wonder Woman on the bad side. Like, it's either all of it or none of it.
Look, I didn't want anything to do with it either. So
yeah. What's up, Simon? Get rid of Shazam Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
I don't mind her.
I like her.
I don't mind her. I'm indifferent to her. She's fine. I'm feel like she's not the only person.
You could find somebody better.
That can play the role. Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
she's fine.
Yeah. The only one I really agree with is Cavill. Cavill should have stayed. I think you could have figured out a way to do it to keep Cavill, but Batfleck was pretty awesome, but I don't know where Ben Affleck stood about it, because like 1 minute he's out, 1 minute he's in, he's out, he's in, he's out. I don't know.
I think Ben Affleck rather direct a movie than be a star in it. At this point in his life, to where his age is and where he is, he doesn't want to have to star in it.
Yeah,
have to be get back in shape and do all the stuff.
All the makeup and this and that and all that crazy stuff. You can just be behind the camera and just chill.
Exactly.
So,
yeah. I think I think Affleck was really. I think Affleck was really kind of I think Affleck's heart was really in it when he was first cast in the role, like especially in Batman vs Superman. He was like, Batman was easily the best part of that movie in terms of just
there was nothing that was good about the Batman vs Superman. It was nothing.
To be fair to it, Batman was cool. Wonder Woman was cool. Those were the things I could get. Even though I didn't like the movie,
the Martha. Why'd you say that name?
Yeah, that was horrible.
I mean, no,
but,
there's nothing part of you like Ben Affleck as Batman, but I don't think they did a good job introducing any of it. I mean, as I said, what they did to Lex Luthor should be criminal.
Yeah, Lex Zuckerberg.
Should be criminal. Like it was bad. Horrible. Yeah. So like, there's no way I could ever be behind that movie.
Yeah. I mean, they do stuff like that, but then they introduced Deathstroke. Did they really? I mean, they showed a picture.
Yeah,
at
like,
the end.
Did they really? Like they didn't do anything. That had nothing to do with the movie. It just sucked.
Yeah. It had good parts and a lot of bad parts and a bad story. So
it had its merits.
I guess. I don't even know what specifically good parts you guys talking about. I just.
Well, that's what I was trying to say. It wasn't without its merits here and there. Like I thought Batman, some of the Batman scenes were cool. The costume, like the bat suit, was easily probably one of my favorite on-screen bat suits. So from a visual and aesthetic standpoint, there were some fun to be had there. I'm not saying it was a great movie. It obviously wasn't, but it wasn't without its merits here and there.
I don't think anything to do with that movie. It was good. I mean,
it definitely had good parts.
The suits
means
it has nothing to do with the movie. It has everything to do with the other people that are part of the movie. So I just don't think that's not.
No, despite the movie's qualities, what I'm saying is it wasn't without its merits here and there.
Yeah, visually it looked great. I thought, like you said, Batman looked great. Wonder Woman looked great. Seeing her in her costume and stuff like that, I thought was pretty cool. Superman suit was always I was a big fan of the Superman suit, to begin with. But story wise was, it was garbage. Hot garbage.
I didn't like the way they shot it. I don't like a lot of the acting. I didn't care for all of it. I just didn't like the movie. So maybe that's just what it is. I just didn't like it at all.
Yeah. But
I get that.
Yeah. Well, he said, I don't know why I like okay actors like The Rock, Batista, Gal Gadot, Channing Tatum, Vin Diesel. They're fun because they're fun to watch. Like The Rock is fun to watch, even though a lot of times he kind of plays similar characters. Batista is fun to watch as Drax, even though he said he's over playing Drax.
I'm afraid Batista is getting too full of himself and thinking that he really is. I think great so. Actor. I'm telling you, this is why I was trying to tell everybody, like, calm down about this whole Batista thing. He's thinking he's listening to you guys and saying, I am pretty good. You're right. No, dude, he's not.
I think he'll definitely be humbled when he gets cast as a lead, or he tries to get cast as a lead. Gears of War is going to be a great thing because if it's a great story. Great story. Love Gears of War. He wants to play Marcus Phoenix, the main character.
Yep.
Is he good enough to run a movie? I don't know.
As long as it's within his wheelhouse. I think that's what it's going to have to be. And then you have to have great ancillary characters.
The Zack Snyder zombie movie that Batista starred in? People loved it. I don't get it. I didn't think it was that great of a movie.
Yeah, I didn't really. It wasn't my cup of tea.
Yeah, I mean, it was okay. It had some cool shots, but it wasn't good. It just wasn't a good zombie kind of. It tried being too many things, and Batista was fun. Being just like guy that busts down doors and shoots zombies, but
But that's what he's good at.
Yeah.
That's why he's fun to watch. Everyone's like, "Oh, he's so well rounded." I'm like, when? Like, what?
Yeah, and the two serious roles he's been in for
but you still look at him and think he can go in. His aura is still what kind of gives you that idea. Like, he's saying these things, but because he's like 6'6" and 280 pounds and can pull you through a wall, it still adds to the character. He's still the same character. He's just saying it a different way, but you still see it. He's still the same thing, So I don't know. I hope he doesn't think he's going to become this Oscar-worthy actor, and then we lose Batista altogether, guys.
Yeah.
This next thing is don't call me Batista. It's coming. It's coming.
Well, isn't that his actual last name?
Yes.
I could be wrong. I'm not sure. Is it?
It is.
Call me Dave.
Okay. Yeah, Dave Batista. Yeah. So,
call me Dave. This for now on.
Yeah, call me Dave. Davey. But and then kind of what he said about it, because it almost like a backhanded comment to James Gunn. I felt like it's like, oh, I'm done playing this serious or this silly character. I was like, I'm like, really? I mean, James Gunn made you who you are on screen, and now you're like, I'm overplaying that. I don't want to be known for that. I was like, why not do the Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill thing? He goes like, no, I am Luke Skywalker. Like, just run with it, man. Like,
it took years for him to say that too. It took years. For Mark Hamill.
Well, he was also like a kid when he first became Luke Skywalker. So, but Channing Tatum's always super fun. Vin Diesel, obviously, family. You gotta love that.
Family.
Yeah.
Hey, Channing Tatum's great because he could dance too. You know, step
He's
up.
funny.
He's still good. He's hilarious. Yeah. Hey, whatever. I can watch Channing Tatum all the time.
Yeah, he's funny. Every time I see him on screen randomly, so I'm like, oh hey, you know, and then he does something stupid, you know. So yeah, he's good. I fell asleep watching Army of the Dead and had to run it back to finish it. Dude, yeah. I stopped it because I'm like, I could do something better with my time. And I had to go back and watch it. I think me and Will did a review on it. If you want to go back and look at it, you know. I don't think we cared for it too much. Like, it was okay, but Army of Thieves was better. I didn't even watch Army of Thieves because I didn't care. Because Army of Dead wasn't that interesting. But people loved it. People loved both of those movies.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know. But here's the picture. I was looking for this picture. What is this? What is this? What is that? Why? Why?
Well, why is he what's going on with the Superman?
Well, it's Supergirl.
Why she look?
You know, and then we got Keaton. You know,
it literally looks like Ezra Miller in Superman.
What is this? It's just like, and he has like caution tape or whatever. You know, like, cool. I like this. I like this. It looks cool. You know, but it's, you know, whatever. I forgot who the actor is. And then this is, I don't know, the big old head. And then this with like his neck brace built into the suit. Yeah. So people are making fun of that. And with this stupid face too, like.
No, I think Mike Keaton's the only thing that looks good in that entire picture.
I think people are going to see this movie because of Keaton. If it wasn't Keaton in this movie, I'm like, whatever. You know, I'll watch it
he's
eventually.
When they really start promoting the movie, he's probably going to be front and center of the marketing.
Are they going to promote the movie? Mm-hmm. How much money are they going to spend on it? They're like, look, you guys got $12. Do what
well, they say it's going to. They say they're getting a Super Bowl trailer. So
yeah,
and those cost pretty much a small fortune.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are you guys excited for Century to enter the MCU with the Thunderbolts movie? I'm so hyped. I'm super hyped, man.
Definitely.
Obviously, you're hyped. You got him as your your logo profile over there. So yeah, I'm super hyped. You know, Century's a cool character. You know, I think
very
they could do well with it.
So, what do you think about this whole casting Century?
I'm just curious to see who it.
If it's Henry Cavill, it would be the greatest thing ever.
That would be so great.
It would be the boss move ever, though.
It really would. It really would.
But I think it would also be interesting for Cavill if he would. I don't think he is because he's doing the Warhammer thing. But you know, it's him doing what you got? Oh, The Witcher. Yeah. You know, so it's like like Century could literally be Superman and The Witcher combined, because you know you got Century and you got the Void, which is like the evil version of it. So it's like, I think that would be pretty good. Like as an actor, as a nerd, you're like, oh, I can really use my acting chops. You know, do like, you know, Gollum in a way. You know, like, you know, where you're talking to your evil self and stuff like that. It would be interesting, but I don't think he's gonna take it because he's doing the Warhammer stuff.
William Dafoe.
William Dafoe, yeah, with the Goblin,
the Green Goblin.
That'd be cool. Yeah, white neck teddy bear Flash. That's exactly. Oh, that's such a stupid look. Such a stupid look. So
that's fun.
Yeah,
I mean, this is what you get. I mean, this is what you have to worry about. You know, I don't know what DC is going to do, but I hope it works out. I hope everyone is happy with it. But you know, I have no idea what's going to actually happen.
Just gotta wait it out.
Yeah, you know, get the first movie out, see what it is, see how it comes out, and then if it sucks, it sucks. And then, you know, all the Snyder people could say, "Ha, I'm right." I mean, they're gonna say they're right either way. So, right? Like I told you, it sucked.
Really
$1 billion later. Yeah. Yeah.
See, they only made $1 billion. Anyone can make $1 billion. Look at James Cameron.
Yeah. I mean, a good example is like the Black Panther. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm not a fan of it. I don't ever want to watch it again. I think all of us are kind of in the same boat where we didn't care for it, but it's hard to say it didn't make money. Because it didn't make money. Could it have made more money? Yes.
But I look at it, if it was in China, it would have probably made the same as the original.
Probably. Was the original in China? I don't remember.
I believe it was.
Was it? I don't remember.
I'll look it up.
But I mean, you know, it's gonna get close to, I think it's what, like, it's gonna get around 850. I think that's where it's gonna end.
850.
Yeah. You know, and that's a win. That's a win. You know what I mean? It could have been a bigger win. So, you know, so like stuff like that. You know, it's just because you don't like it doesn't mean it failed. You know what I mean? You know, we are all, I think we're all part of the recast kind of movement. So, you know, we wanted to see actual T'Challa come back and stuff like that, but we didn't, you know, but this claim it didn't win. It didn't make Marvel money is kind of.
It was in China.
It was?
Yeah. It was. Yeah. They said a lot of people didn't like it because they said it was too black.
Number one or number two?
The first one. They said it was too black in China.
The first one.
Yep.
You fail to grasp the character on even a very fundamental level. If you think Black Panther that takes place in Africa in a technologically advanced country all its own, ruled who comes
It's in the name. It's in the name. It's in the name.
It's so funny. So Black Panther 1 domestically was $700 billion. Internationally was $681 million.
600.
Yeah. So that's almost $1.4 million. That's the total.
Yeah.
Wakanda Forever would probably be looking at around close to the same type of numbers if it was released in China.
Yeah.
Because they made
China Wildland. You're not kidding.
$400 million in China. That's the first one.
The first one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. You know, tack on 400 to the 800.
Yeah, you had $1.25 billion. Yeah. That's what it would have been.
Even if they did half of that, you still would hit the bill. So
exactly.
You know,
exactly.
Even if it didn't do well in China, you would still hit the bill. So yeah. But you know, like I said, we none of us really cared for the movie, but say it didn't do well. And that's what's gonna happen with whatever the James Gunn movie comes out. You know, you're gonna have all the Snyder people are like, see, it sucked. You know, and it could be like one of the better movies DC's ever made. You know, it could be like Dark Knight, you know, 2, basically, you know, and it's like, nope. It doesn't matter. You know, so you know, that's the thing that kind of sucks. Is, you know, it's like you gotta take it for what it is. Like, yeah, you know, we didn't get what we wanted with Black Panther, but the studio did. I don't know what that means going forward.
I don't think they know. They don't know.
They don't know. You know, I mean, you have people like who wanted to boycott it because you didn't want it to make money and stuff like that. Blah blah blah. But I don't know, man. It's just all crazy.
So it was in theaters for 7 weeks. Kind of forever. 7 weeks now, guys.
7 weeks.
Yep.
Okay.
So that I'm just thinking about once again, Avatar.
Yeah, I think they said February 1st. Black Panther is coming to Wakanda Forever is coming to.
So
Disney Plus.
3 more weeks.
Yeah,
about 3 more
weekends. I don't know. Here's a better question: is Megan going to make more money than Avatar this weekend?
No.
The reviews, it's like a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
A lot check.
Yeah.
Megan. People are excited are stupid excited about this film. And I've heard so much good things about it. Is it the best movie ever? No. Is it a fun time? Everyone's saying it's such a fun time, and
looks
that's not
very creepy.
I like having a fun time at the theater. It looks so stupid and silly. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
See.
So the context behind her dancing.
So it made. It's making a lot of money still.
Yeah. Megan is 95% Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, it is 100%. The only domestically, I don't know if it can go up against Megan, which is stupid. That's just a stupid. Internationally, globally, I think Avatar is still going to win that number. But that's one thing I'm kind of curious. Is Megan going to make more money domestically?
It's possible though. I mean, would you be surprised? Would you be surprised if Megan came in and jumped up and did something amazing?
I don't know.
I may or may not.
It would be funny. I would say that. I don't know if I would be surprised. I will laugh my ass off if that's the case. If Megan dethrones Avatar, at least for a week. I don't know if it's going to happen in multiple weeks. But
I don't think it's in enough theaters. I'm looking at it right now. I don't think it's in enough theaters.
Yeah, that definitely plays into it. Because Avatar has every single IMAX screen.
So, it's going to continue to have it. And I don't know if we can.
Yeah. And that alone, the extra $4, $5 counts towards it, which is kind of BS. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But also, I mean, like, Puss in Boots is still at 96. Avatar Way of Water is at 77 for Rotten Tomatoes.
Because it's a better movie, but it's not as beautiful.
No, it's not as pretty.
Yeah, so Megan aims to impressive $20 million debut. Avatar will make that in the first day.
The first showing.
They'll just make $20 million on Friday.
Friday at 7 o'clock. 20 million. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm excited about Megan. I think I'm gonna. Once I watched E-Man's out of the theater reaction and a few other people's out of the theater reaction, I'm like, all right, I'm definitely in, because my girlfriend doesn't like horror, scary movies and stuff like that, gory, not into it. And I saw a lot of people say this is like, it's funny, like people are laughing in the theater, and I'm like, I'm in. So, but I don't know.
Only made domestically $45 million.
What's up, Planet?
What's up?
Planet Fanatics.
What's going on, Planet?
So, I gotta.
He finished his live stream. Like we're starting to try to get like him. I know usually he doesn't even finish his live stream. Like it just goes on forever. Yeah, I got jump in. I watch it. It's so awesome though.
I know
he's like a superstar, because at one time I think I had saw 280 people in his live view. It was amazing.
I believe it. I know I was watching before we went live. I usually watching on my phone. So, yeah, what's up, guys? What's up? What's up, man? We're actually kind of like winding ours down. We're 2.5 hours, which is for us a lot. But but we're asking, like, does Megan dethrone Avatar at least for a week? But I think like you said, how many screens it has is gonna definitely play, and Avatar is charging an extra $5 for 3D and Dolby and all that stuff. So
Megan has 3,400 American theaters. Avatar this week has almost 4,800 theaters. So just by that alone, Megan's going to make $20 million, and Avatar's probably going to make 40, which is really good to be able to do that.
Yeah. Still can't get through the beginning of Avatar 1 without falling asleep. You know what? Yeah. It takes a while. Once he starts really running around and doing all the crazy Navi shit, then it becomes a fun movie.
It kind of picks up a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys. The kind words mean so much. Dope as fuck to make it live. Oh man, we appreciate it. I know, that's why I was like, what? You're done? like you only been out for about 3 hours.
Dude, you have some of the best monologues ever. When you're talking about your specific things, with your specific thoughts, you have some of the most thought out, well done monologues. I got to give it to you. It's very good.
Yeah. So I know Planet Fanatics won the Perp Minded. Perp Minded was in chat. I don't know if he left to come back, but he won Perp Minded's like channel of the year, and I'm like, well deserved, man. They're fun to watch, and it's because of Darius. Like the passion, like how passionate he gets on some of the topics is definitely fun to watch and entertaining. So
most definitely,
yeah.
Exactly. And his knowledge base, he has good knowledge about the actual subjects. Like he has comic books to base his own opinions on, and that's always good.
Knowledge, passion, and well spoken is the best. Like me, like I feel like I have passion, but I know not to let myself get to that level because I stutter a lot. I doing what I'm doing now. I can't get my thoughts out quick enough, so then I start to like this, have a brain fart a lot. So, that's why I try to like take my time and think about things before I say it. Like Darius is like, he knows what he wants to say, how he wants to say it, and has the passion behind it.
The delivery is so really good. That's what it really is.
And I think that's part being a coach. You know what I mean? Like he's, was a basketball coach. That definitely is like, you, especially with kids, you need to make your point loud and fast. And so
loud, fast, and clear.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Because otherwise, a 14-year-old boy ain't listening. So yeah. So yeah, man, that's definitely super fun to watch. Yeah.
So I mean, it's only a couple of people here, but yeah, definitely check out your Planet Fanatics. Trust me, the live streams are amazing. Really.
Yeah. So we got like 10 more people in here. You want to do it? We'll end the day with one more giveaway.
Sounds good to me.
Cool. And then we'll do Bad Batch next week, because then we'll just do the 3 episodes.
Yeah, like I'll watched it by then.
And I mean, it's fine. It's a good beginning, so you're gonna enjoy it. We got that next week. We're gonna do Best Man next week because I'm finally finishing up this thing. It's craziness. And I heard that
you're not done yet.
Because you know what? They're full 52-minute episodes. They're not 40-minute episodes like we can go. They're full 52-minute episodes. And yeah, crazy.
Which is weird because like you think like the extra 15 minutes, you're like, whatever. That adds up. It adds up. Yeah. Oh, man, I don't know what to give away.
You're doing a good job, man. It's from someone who knows how hard it is to do this stuff. You're doing a good job, especially when you're leading the conversation and leading all the way that things go, and bringing up all the comments and being able to have the knowledge base behind you. So yeah, I'm all for it, man.
Yeah. There you go. I think I found a good movie giveaway. All right. Wait a second. Still gotta get you guys on the Talk Bad Batch. I haven't watched the 2 episodes yet. Now you know what? That works out perfect because
we'll do it then.
We're definitely gonna do it next Thursday. Thursday is our TV day. And then Monday's usually our movie day.
So, I liked it. Yeah. So, but it was a good beginning. That the story really didn't get that long, that much into it. Pretty much, kind of just told you what the first season was, gave you a new adventure, and started to connect them more, so we understand that these 4 are now like a family. That's what we got. So
so I like it. It's good. Was it me, or did it look better?
It looked a lot better.
What, right? Like it looked way more crisp. Like they really upped the level of animation on it.
Exactly. Exactly.
I wasn't sure. I'm like, is it me, or is it just like I just don't remember? Like I'm like, because I'm like, I have this TV when I watched it before, so I got it. But it looked great though. All right, let's give away one more movie and then we'll call it a night.
Yep, sounds good.
So we were talking about scary movies and stuff like that. So here's another scary movie we're giving away. Right there, Conjuring 3. The Devil Made Me Do It, which is such a stupid name. I was like, why did you name it that?
I was asking myself the same thing.
Yeah. So there's a QR code if you want to scan that. There's the
redemption code
there. Movies Anywhere. not the best Conjuring movie, but still not bad. So,
all right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right,
there you go.
good. Hopefully you get it.
You redeemed yourself in the comments.
Yeah, let us know.
So, yeah. All right, but I'm ready to get out of here, man.
Most definitely.
We went out for almost 3 hours. Yeah.
I went and got
man.
I went and got all the old I got the old Blue Beetle comics,
What am I doing?
and I'm gonna jump on this limited series too. So we're gonna see. I want to try to compare the two, and then so I can really get caught up before the movie starts to take off. So I have a little bit more knowledge base on it.
Blue Beetle. I think if you want to know about Blue Beetle, Young Justice is probably the best for Blue Beetle. It's such a good show. Well, the show, but yeah. Oh, thank you. Good night, guys. It's looking forward to the next stream. Appreciate it. So we're live every Monday and Thursday, and then I post up a bunch of videos throughout the week. So I stayed up until about 3:30. I was My girlfriend literally had to come over and yell at me.
You have all those videos. I was like, now I gotta make all these thumbnails. Let's go.
I think I edited like 9 videos, and I still have like another 4 more videos that I need to render. So we got content, post all today's stuff. So we got a lot of good stuff. But appreciate Simon. Thank you. Definitely come back and chit chat with us. But cool. I'm ready to get out of here.
Yeah, thanks, Simon, coming in, playing the Fanatics. Definitely, Tony. I always appreciate you coming in. Derpy, you are our boy. So you're our guy. So we appreciate you, Coat Lords. We have Perp Minded. Everyone.
And I got my new toy.
Yeah, you got the Green Lantern? Yeah.
Nice.
I see. You love it.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, call it a night, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone, for joining.
Yes. Yep. And we'll see you guys on Monday with a Megan review. So,
hey guys.
Later.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.